Do you have an intro?
No, it won't let me do an intro because I don't pay. There's a lot of stuff it won't let you do if you don't pay. But anyway, hello everyone. We're waiting for people to come in. But, I also want to thank Curtis and Denise for joining me here tonight by just flying by the seat of my pants here. But thank you both for coming on with me tonight. That makes me feel a little bit better. Like I'm not just, doing it by myself.
Right?
For some reason.
Well, I just learned something about using this without any connection. I'm so used to all this connections in it. I'm okay.
Yeah.
So this morning I woke up at 10:20 or at 10:40, and my show was supposed to start in 20 minutes. It takes me an hour just to get my lungs working. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh wow!
It takes me about an hour to even feel like I'm ready to be a person.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I went on at 11, and No, I have really bad allergies. I have to go to a ears, nose, and throat.
Ooh.
So I had my morning medication hadn't kicked in. I take stuff for allergies.
Yeah.
And so
I
just have all the side effects, the itchy throat, the itchy eyes, the runny nose, or the whole 9 yards. And it takes about an hour for that medication to kick in.
Yep.
Wow.
So
I switched to local honey for ours.
Yeah.
And that helps. That's cut my allergies in half. With the local honey we have here.
That's what I've heard of.
That. I've always heard, if your sinuses and allergies are bothering you real bad, get some local honey, like a teaspoon or
teaspoon a day. I cook with it. So.
Yeah, that's also, like home remedy and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm running on fumes, you guys. I'm still kind of, I got up at 5 yesterday morning and we had to go to Tulsa. My mom got her staples out. So, almost broke the doctor. He's like, grab my 2 fingers. And she did. He was like, ow. And I was like, wow, she's got her grip back,
It was awesome, though.
Yeah.
Because it can go one way or the other, and hers went the good way.
Well, see, my grandma had one. Hers didn't turn out very good. And then all 4 of her kids. And only my mom and Uncle Casey's turned out okay.
That's what I've heard. That's what orthopedic surgeons have told me, because I've got that degenerative neck disease. Yeah. But I treat mine. Every time I can feel it flaring up, I start doing my neck exercises.
Right.
Like this.
My mom got to where she couldn't even move. She had to move her whole shoulder and everything to be able to turn her head. So,
it's so wonderful getting old, you guys. It's wonderful. It's a lot of fun. And the whole thing about it is we've never been this age before.
Yeah,
exactly.
So I'm in my terrible 40s.
Did I tell you I went to the cardiologist?
No.
Yeah, and all my blood work is perfect. It's all in the perfect range, like halfway for all the everything. And when I don't have to go back for a year. So that's really awesome. Yeah.
That's a plus.
Yeah. And she asked me, she goes, well, what's it like to have a amputation? I said, I don't know. I've never had one before.
Just on your thumb. Just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I think like a whole, part of the body and not, yeah.
Yeah, it's amputation. It's what it was. They had to cut off the cancer. But it was someday I'll write.
I go to the doctor tomorrow. I got to do blood work, and I've been
Yikes.
having a flare up. Like, they got to figure out what's going on. Like, my whole, like, I got that butterfly rash thing going on.
Winter, probably
Yeah.
because it went. Oh, this is summer.
Yeah, we're going into fall though, but I
Well, it
mean,
feels like winter here because I'm
yeah,
freezing my ass off. I've got the furnace running for the last 3 days.
that was kind of us last week with that cold
Oh,
front, the cold fronts that kept moving in from
Yeah.
Colorado and all the rain we got. And Curtis has exciting news. If he wants to share it, I'll
yeah.
let him.
I have found a local shop here in my hometown that's looking for an oracle/tarot card reader. So I applied, and she was very enthusiastic with, "Yes, come on in."
I love that.
I'm like, okay.
And you know what I do with new clients because I have a party reading in October,
Ooh,
How
and
fun.
they're saying it could be up to 10 people.
wow,
That's
that's
awesome.
a lot. That's amazing.
So it's going to be like in 15 minutes, and she's going to organize it. And all I got to do is sit there and read cards.
And all you got to do is show up and see, that's what I would want. I would want someone to, I'll show up and I'll read the cards and you take care of
Right?
everything else.
Yeah, that's
So,
what she's going to do. She's going to take care, because she does it every year.
oh,
And,
okay.
and their last card reader died. So,
Oh,
Oh, but you get to fill in for them. So, I mean, maybe they'll come through. That would be fun.
oh, they will.
yeah.
If
Oh,
it was
yeah. So they do it every year. And hey, maybe I can tap into their old card reader.
Yeah, exactly. I invited Jeff, but I didn't hear back from him. I didn't know who was going to show up. You kind of throw this out and you never know who's
Do
going
you
to
mind
show
if
up.
I smoke?
No, go ahead.
Thank
Make
you.
yourself comfortable. I did pull
This
some
is a
cards.
joint.
Hey, smoke it. Smoke it, girl. Blaze it.
I'll
I
tell you what, I had to smoke. I wasn't smoking, and I had to because I watched that bullshit today.
Oh,
And I'm a survivor.
yeah.
So, and I have one, two, three, four grandchildren that are survivors of sexual abuse.
I'm a survivor as well.
Yeah. And so that was, I thought it wouldn't bother me, to be honest with you. I really didn't think it would.
You kind of
Made a
never
liar
know.
out of me.
Oh, speaking like we were in Tulsa, like 67th and Yale or something like that. It was in that part, and there were like little things taped to like the poles that said pedo Trump or something. I didn't catch
Oh,
what it said, but people that were, I was like, oh, okay. Like my husband was like, there was like two back to back. My husband was like, did you see that? And I was like, yeah, like it kind of shocked me, especially with
especially down there.
yeah, being a red state. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, like,
I think he's not gonna, this is the one situation he's not gonna be able to lie his way out of.
yeah, even with all the money.
Hey, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Good evening, Brandon. We're happy to have you here. I mean, we're just kind of winging it tonight, guys. But I did pull some cards before. I kind of like to do that in case people are catching like the replay. They still get a message. So if Curtis and Denise want to do that as well, that is perfectly okay. And if they don't, that's perfectly okay too. We're just kind of winging it. And then that gives people a chance to put their questions in the MTG surprised me. lots of surprises, like things that
Yeah, she totally surprised me, Teresa. Boy, she's I think they finally found her human side. But I don't forgive her for all the other shit she's put our country through.
Mm,
She don't get a free ticket. But
right.
I'm glad she's fighting for the victims. She spoke
Someone
up.
needs to. It's about time because the
Mhm.
victims usually get shamed.
Yeah.
Well, like those girls were talking. I take it you didn't see it today.
I didn't.
They came. They didn't give out no names because fearing for their own lives.
Right.
Right.
Quite understandable. But they're going to make up their own list of the men and women that had violated them.
Ooh.
Since our government won't release the list, they're going to make up the list themselves. And there's something like almost 100 or more women.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
huge today. It was, and they said they're doing it for all children and women and girls. It's not just for them. They're not doing it for them. They're doing it because this is a worldwide problem, and the organization is being covered up by them. So, okay, I'll stop talking about it.
No, I mean, hey, I didn't catch it. I don't even have cable or TV. Like
I
at
don't
moments
either.
I do.
I just have YouTube.
Yeah. As a SA survivor, I couldn't watch it. It's too trigger, and I totally
It was. That's why I'm
understand
smoking
that.
this.
And I'm gonna pop this up because it was kind of big. Famous attorney Gloria Alfred. His daughter represented the 13-year-old Trump accuser right before the 2016 election. I want to hear from her. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she was there. Well, she was there today, wasn't she, Brandon? There was one that spoke today about that.
All red.
All red. Okay. I'm sorry. I said the wrong name. No free pass. She's still a jerk after Parkland shooting, harassing
That's
the
right.
kids. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
You don't need to be victimizing a person over and over again. I mean, if they did it once.
What she did to David Hogg was unreprehensible, whatever that word is. I can't say it.
Unforgivable?
I can't.
Yeah, reprehensible.
Reprehensible.
Yes.
There you go.
And because he was just a teenager and she stalked him.
Oh my God. That's scary. I get a free pass, thank you. Stroke brain.
That's what it kind of wiped me out today to see that. It was, I didn't think, like I said, I really didn't think it was going to bother me as much.
Right. But then sometimes you don't know until you watch something and then the way it hits you and you're like, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but.
Yeah, because one of my favorite TV shows is Dexter.
Oh, you know what? I haven't ever watched that. And I know they have like several. I know! My husband watched it.
I love Dexter.
Me too.
I mean, what he does, he's a serial killer, but he kills
the bad people.
Yeah, he kills bad people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, in a way, he's doing, and he's like, what, a mortician?
No, he's just a
He just knows how to dispose of the bodies.
Yeah, this is the third series. Now there was first series, then there was a second series, and now they've started. He's so popular, the show's so popular, he's back on as
right. Well, I know, like the actor that portrayed him, he had a cancer battle in real life. I can't remember if it was during the first show.
Oh wow!
But that's what I had heard anyway. I mean, I don't keep up on Hollyweird.
Well, I don't either. Not, but I binge watch when I watch TV.
Yeah. And I love that we can do that now. I remember before you had to wait
for a week. Oh my God. Or wait
Yes.
for the next season. How am I going to
Yeah.
make it till September? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
The
It's
cliffhangers
hateful.
were murder. I was like, oh yeah.
Yes. It's hateful.
So now
Um,
we can just watch the whole damn thing.
yeah. I'm definitely a binge watcher. Uh, although I've been at mom, so I've been watching news and soap operas and Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that. What my mama likes to watch.
Well,
So
you're probably safer doing that.
yeah, probably. Um,
Look at
there's
me.
enough, going wrong in the world. I'm binge watching Gilmore Girls. That's a good one. You think they go into jail with so many kids reported, but no, they get away with it. Yeah, money talks,
Yep,
unfortunately. And,
exactly.
I've been watching.
Joe Biden kind of gave me the creeps too, though. Like when they would show him the way he would with young kids, I just kind of got creeper vibes. So, I mean, you hope not. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I kind of felt like that with him too. But I mean,
He was. I can pick. Hi, Kendra. I can pick up. I have the ability to pick up.
yeah,
And Joe Biden was a loving person, but he was old school, so he didn't realize that he was passing boundaries until it was pointed
yeah,
out to him his last
Mhm.
presidency. He
and
was, he just adored children.
And a
Um,
lot of it was like a generational gap too. Right,
yeah.
his generation they were like that.
And then
yeah,
I think too, like the way the media, you know,
blew it up.
portrays things sometimes and only shows like an angle, and you're just like, well, that's
But,
kind of,
but Trump sitting with his almost naked 12-year-old daughter all
yeah,
stretched out
that's
on his
gross.
lap as a
Yeah,
sexual gesture was okay. That there was nothing wrong with that. But Joe
But
Biden kissing a child's head was
yeah.
obscene.
But I think too, when you are a survivor, sometimes maybe
Yeah.
you put your own. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Do you see what Brandon says?
hold on, let me show that.
he's a touchy-feely kind of guy, and yes, his wife told him some people take that the wrong
Yeah,
way.
Yeah. So, and I think that's what was going on with Biden because if you ever watched Obama with kids, he was
yeah,
adorable with children too.
right. But sometimes it seems more digestible or more acceptable, maybe.
Oh yes. I
I wonder if
wonder if
he
it's
did.
like
Oh, surprise!
yeah, he's had a horrible
Yeah.
life when it come to love with his wife and children being killed.
Oh, killed. Yeah, in the
Yeah, they
car
were killed
accident.
when he was 29 years old, and he was just getting into the Senate, and his one child had survived the horrible car crash,
Hmm.
and Joe Biden chose to be at the hospital instead of his swearing in. So
Yeah.
they came to his child's bedside and swore him in as a senator at 29 years old.
Oh, okay.
Because his wife and other
Yes,
child
Gray.
had died, and his son was. This was happened with his swearing in for the first time in office. Joe
Um,
Biden has
yeah,
been through hell and back, and
yeah,
then
yes.
when they did that shit about Hunter,
Yeah. There are lines they shouldn't cross when it comes to people.
Yes.
Not that I'm trying to say,
mm,
but kind of like with celebrities when they go after their children and try to get pictures of them, like, that child's not the one that's a celebrity, like I feel like kind of, like with Princess Diana and it caused that car crash,
Mm-hmm.
like there are lines and
yeah,
they
they
are not,
caused that car. They caused it.
Yes, they did.
Maureen says my grandfather was like that, and he was Irish. It's an old school Irish thing. So,
My
Brandon.
mom would come up and pinch us girls in the
Oh
booty.
yeah, my
You know,
grandma
so we
would.
thought nothing of it. It was, that was,
Yeah,
it
I
wasn't
mean,
meant- it wasn't
if you were
meant-
acting up, get pinched right
No,
here.
she didn't do it for that. She did it because it was just
Oh,
a sign of affection. But my mother was
okay.
born in 1915. It was like
Yeah.
teasing us. You know how
Yeah.
some men will give their kids a punch on the arm? Not a hard,
Yeah.
not a beat you.
Yeah.
Just a little punch. Just say, hey, I
Mhm.
love you.
But now that would be considered child abuse,
abuse.
you know.
But
Right.
my mother didn't mean nothing about it. It was just like, oh, you're getting boobies. You're getting titties, you know.
Yeah.
That
No.
was like,
But now that would be taken a whole little
as
different
child
way.
torture.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Remember Trump bought a teen pageant and literally said he likes to peep in on them while that's
He was. Now this is entertainment purposes only. This is only my opinion.
Let me pop that up there.
For entertainment purposes only. In my personal opinion, I believe that all those pageantries that Trump bought and owned from Russia to the United States was a form of trafficking.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's why he don't want it out, because he wasn't a customer.
Yeah.
He was a supplier.
Facilitator.
No, he was a supplier. Now I'm
make me think
like I said, that's just my opinion.
Right. Like John Bonet, you know, I mean,
see, Kendra says she believes it too. It's just if I have lived a life that I have seen things that most of you would not believe. My dispatchers used to tell me, Denise, you go where angels fear.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, I've seen things.
Mm-hmm.
Car accidents, stuff where cars went under trailers. I just
Mm-hmm.
in neighborhoods, ghettos where it was nothing. You locked your truck up, and you hear gunshots going off all night. I believe me, I've been to places and seen things that, God, believe me, I wish I never had.
Areas you go to in the daylight, not at night.
Yeah.
Yep.
And daytime wasn't even safe.
Right.
And I'm talking like out west, New Mexico. Oh my God, there was areas out there that it was rough.
My mom was,
but I survived it.
Yeah. My mom was telling my husband the other day, because my pops, my stepdad, used to be an over the road trucker, and my mom would go out with him, and she was getting up, and it was like night. They had the AC going on because it was still pretty hot. I don't know exactly where they were at, but
probably
she got
southwest.
up. Yeah, she got up, and he was like, "Where are you going?" And she was like, "I'm going to go into the bathroom." And he said, "Not without me, you're not." And because she just didn't think anything of it. And he was like, "No, you're not going without me." So, Teresa wants to ask the cards if had Ivanka. Is that the daughter, not the wife, not his?
That's his daughter. Ivanka is his daughter. Ivana is his wife.
Okay.
The second one was such a short period of time, I can't even remember half the time. But she was a
Marla Maples.
Marble, yeah. And then the last one, that is, we all know.
Teresa, I completely understand that and agree with you on that one. You wish you could unload your brain of all the things I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the things that haven't happened to me personally, even the things that sometimes spirits have shown me, and I'm just like, I can't unsee that. I can't unknow that. And
Okay.
Out west, they have anti-trafficking stickers inside the public bathrooms. I mean,
Yeah.
And when you think there's nothing new under the sun, you know, I mean, some form of something has always been going on.
His wife. Or did he have sex with his daughter? I didn't ask the cards on that last question by Teresa, but I asked the pendulum and it said yes.
I'm also getting a yes here. Speaking of Ivanka, Trump told Wendy Williams, if she wasn't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. And
Yes.
didn't Hulk Hogan say something creepy about his daughter before, and people were like, that's creepy, that's weird.
And he, on that same interview, I believe it was like, what do you have in common? And Ivanka says golfing, business, and money or something, or family. And he said, oh, I thought you were going to say sex.
Yeah.
And he said that on a TV thing to his daughter in front of everybody. I mean, you don't say like that.
No. Because something's going on if you're going to say something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not sure if I should have you read on me because of past. Her dad was an abuser. Well, you know, there are some things, you know, that come through. You know, I'm not meant to know everything, and I don't want to know everything. You know, so I feel like what's meant to come through comes through, and you know, even some stuff that comes through, I'm not always meant to say it. You know, that's not my business to put people's business.
I'm sorry, Teresa. Mine was my brother-in-law. I was 5 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Silly Pants, we are still taking questions. Just Curtis already took care of it. Open your eyes.
That's all good.
But yeah. So
see why that shit bothers me a big time.
I was 9 and my abuser was 12. So I mean, he knew better, you know, knew more, but you know,
it's still the same.
Yeah,
it's the same. It doesn't matter. It's the same.
We were both kids and unsupervised and left alone, and kitty cuddles. She's trying to give you healing vibes.
Yeah. Because she was in there and she picks up on that stuff with me, I've noticed. And she'll come and curl up in my lap. All right, go sit at the table. Go ahead.
My guides and angels are saying a year from now. So a year from when you're seeing this, you guys, you know, things are getting uncovered. But then I'm always wondering what it's distracting us from. You know, do you ever wonder like, oh, this is coming out? And the pandemic, you know, when everybody kind of became an undercover, like fleshing things out, taking their time, like murders were solved that have been cold for a long time. You were 4, 14, and 24. Let me get the start here. So
what is that?
Why did Ramzia's mother try to persuade and then force Ramzia to give up her son for adoption?
Who's Ramzia?
I have no idea. Brandon says, I sure hate for the American people if there's another pandemic under this administration.
Yeah, they're taking it. Hey, I heard they're fighting they found that's that he can't ban the COVID vaccine. You know, they're banning the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, and something else. Like I seen something on Facebook, like people were talking about like, you know, we have, you know, eradicated some diseases because people have been vaccinated. And, you know, Ramzia is, and I'm not sure I'm even saying that right, is someone I know through a mutual friend. Okay, so wanting to know,
What was the question in the first one?
I'm going to put it back up there.
Okay.
Okay, there.
Sorry. All right, so
Why did I try to persuade her and then force
is she unmarried?
adoption?
Like, that's what I'm wondering. Maybe it's shame.
And how old was she, or
Yeah.
is she, or is he? Is Ramsey a male, or is that a female?
To give up her son. So.
Oh, okay, it's a girl then.
Sorry. Yeah. I may not have said it completely.
I was reading it. I had to grab some cards up. Oh,
There's a lot going on with this read.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Because I'm feeling like I'm ashamed.
They got my dad out of jail, but left us in the house. That's sorry, Teresa. All right, Rosa.
I got that starred, Maureen.
As far as the child goes, I'm getting the feeling of they did it out of love so that that child would have a better life. I don't know the circumstances around the family. I'm not passing judgment at all. Some cultures believe unwed. I don't know the situation on this part. Not my story to hear or tell.
Yeah.
But with spirit, it is telling me that it was for the benefit of the child, not for the reputation of the family.
Yeah.
It feels like the cards did show compassion, and I was like, okay, look more into it, and it was like it was a selfless act to make sure the child had a better life.
That's kind of what I was picking up on too, with like it would bring shame to our family. Like,
I don't think the mother was in a good place at the time. She may be now. She may think she is, but I don't believe she's in the right place right now for a child. That's just the impression Spirit's giving me. Again, not passing judgment at all. This is a place of love. Total judgment-free zone. Is Ramsey okay? Is she doing okay?
Let's say what? What did?
I was asking Silly Pants if Ramsey is doing okay.
I kind of feel like there's something emotional and mental going on, like as well. And I don't know if that's because of the pressure of being forced to give up her child, or if she was experiencing that beforehand.
I get what you're saying. To me, the chakras aren't. They're not jiving.
No. She's doing okay, Silly said, so
that's good.
As far as they know.
Yeah, I'm glad for that.
Okay. What I got for was it was to build a strong, even though this is the King of Pentacles, it's more like the message. It was the child was being adopted into a strong financial safe place. There was a battle over giving the child up for adoption, but in the end was the Ace of Pentacles. So this is for the solution for the child. It was the best place for the child to be.
Because it was out of love, not hate.
Yeah,
that was out of love and financial reasons.
Yes. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too.
And maybe that mother will be lucky like I was, and I ended up having my daughter back for 24 years.
Yeah.
after I gave her up for adoption.
Mm-hmm. And adoption is not a bad thing.
No.
It's a wonderful gift to give to children if you need.
Because there are some women like me that I just could not carry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I thought about adopting, but with the way my health is now, it would not be a good idea for me. Okay, Ramzia refused to give up her son, so her family kicked her out of their house. Ramzia then went to live with her friend. So does she still have the child, or did the child actually get put up for adoption?
I am feeling that loss.
Yeah.
There's always a loss until you see that child again.
Yeah.
It's actually it's an empty feeling.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an empty feeling in your heart. Well, it was for me. I can't speak for other women,
Right?
Because men feel the same way about their children. So,
and people don't say that enough. They just think, "Oh,
it's just a woman. It's a woman." Well, she didn't get it by herself.
Right.
She
still has the child. And I feel like butting heads, you know, like
that explains the battlefield I had in the middle of it.
Her family refuses to speak to her. And that's why I'm saying I don't feel like she's emotionally and mentally like stable enough. Like she may come across as okay, but in a way I don't feel like she truly is. And like
is she keeping the child because she wants the child, or is she keeping the child for the child's sake? See, there's the question. Is she being selfish and not considering the child's life and future? Or is she that if she can take care of the child, fine. That's why I said the age has a huge difference. If she's 24 years old, why not keep your child?
Right.
If she's 15 years old, I think not. She don't even have an education. She don't have nothing. But if she's 24 and has a job,
her family
it's their loss. Yeah. She has to accept it. I don't feel bad about that because I mean, so what does she want? She chose to keep. I'm picking this up as she made choices and she knew how they felt. So
and did it anyway.
Yeah, she did what she wanted to do. So what's the point? Well,
how old is she?
How old is she? And how long ago was this son born? There's so many unanswered questions.
Yeah.
Here. This should have been a paid reading, by the way, because of all the detail in it.
Yeah.
This is a paid one. So Silly Pants, make sure you make a donation to Gigi's channel. Because we'll answer your questions, but Gigi should be... This is a...
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, welcome back.
Hey, Crystal. So how old is this woman, and how long ago did she have the baby? Is it a baby? Is it 5 years old? Is it 15? There's so many questions here.
She's 38.
What's like I said?
Yeah.
What was the point?
Yeah. I mean,
that was. I'm sorry.
Maybe it's cultural. Too.
It must be cultural.
That's the only other thing.
And she made the choice to. She knew what her family was going to do to her, so.
Also, we don't know that.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
We don't know if the father's in the picture. We don't know nothing.
And we don't know.
Her son's 18. Why were you asking this question?
We don't know. We can't tell someone what's right or wrong either. They have to decide that for themselves, you know.
Right.
I mean,
If you think you're screwing with us, that's another I really
she
am
wants her
offended.
family to talk to her and be in her son's life. Well, you know, if they're she has no control over,
Well, it's
over
18
that.
years
She
too
knew-
fucking late. So
Yeah.
she's saying, you know, she wants her family to talk to her. Well, it's 18 years too fucking late, honey.
This is a bridge that she's going to have to rekindle herself.
Yeah,
As
no
spirit
psych
guides, we
world
can't
can help her with this.
persuade the living. We can't persuade those who have ascended.
And her son may never meet her family because they've you know, they said their piece and they're sticking to I need a mod. What's like someone that moderates is I need everything. But I don't feel like we can give any more. I don't feel like we can give any more advice on this silly pants. I really don't.
And
I'm
I'm offended personally that they even asked this stupid question. I'm really offended by it, to be honest with you, because I mean, we were led into this was sort of like a Trump gaslighting bullshit.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt. Is this person gaslit me?
I'm going to move on to the next question that we had and go from there. So,
in her son's life.
Well, I mean, they told her up front that they, you know, didn't want her to keep the child, and she chose to keep the child, and that's the consequences. You know, I feel like they were up front with her.
I am getting the impression, and this is from spirit, that it was out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Some cultures shun that.
Yeah.
So it may be a cultural thing. Again, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know this person personally, but that's all I have to say on the topic.
My guides are putting up a block now as far as this goes.
Light and love. My brother Kevin.
Light and love.
On September 8th. Brother Kevin, where are you at, boy? Come talk to us.
He would have had a birthday on September 8th.
Kevin.
Why do I feel like big teddy bear energy?
Yes. Like bear hug.
Yeah, bear hug, just instant. Like, oh, I needed that, you know?
Yes. Like, let me pick you up.
Yeah.
And I saw a smiling face.
I mean, I love begging. If you don't like.
You know, I love begging. It's just made the lady in gray hair. My name's Denise Fletcher Tarot. And so if you got something, I wasn't being rude. I was telling her the truth.
And we were trying to figure things out, you know.
And she was being deceitful. She was deceitful from the beginning. So if I'm being rude, I apologize to you, not her.
How do we kick people out?
I will not change my opinion.
And then hit remove.
Do what now?
Click them and hit block. This is a place of light and love, guys. Please.
Yeah.
No
I'm banning
hate.
that user and I'm deleting their comments.
You know,
this is reminding everyone. This is a place of light and love.
Yeah.
There is no hatred allowed here. Only light and love.
Thank you for telling me how to do that because I had no. Sorry, it's kind of distracting from.
And it's not fair to our regular guests. They tied up a lot of our time. I'm still talking about it, and I apologize. I stopped now, but that was how I felt. She was just. We were being gaslit.
Yeah.
My brother, Kevin. Nice.
I'm sorry, Maureen, that we're kind of getting, you know.
Begging elsewhere.
Yeah.
Thanks, Teresa.
Yes.
May I have a message?
Maureen, with you, I did get the big teddy bear energy. He does say, I love you dearly, sis. You may think I'm gone, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm watching over you and the kiddos.
I also banned and removed his silly pants as well because we ain't got time for, like, I feel like we were being deceived and gaslit, like you guys said. So kind of took away from other.
Right.
And I apologize for that, you
That's
guys.
okay. Hey, we're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning.
And thank you, Curtis, for telling me how to do that because I had no idea how to do that.
No worries.
I mean, Denise, you could have been a whole lot ruder. If they think that's rude, they don't got very thick skin, do they?
Backstage, I've seen your mama bear backstage, and
Channel sucks. You all can suck a that.
You
Samantha,
can suck one too. My goodness.
we're getting. Hey, you know they say it's.
What in the world is happening tonight? Samantha, you have been banned and removed as well. I mean, if you don't like it, why click?
There is an X button at the top of the screen. You can click on that. If you're on your phone, hit the back button and move on to the next.
I bet it was the same person coming back as have multiple channels. I feel like we're gonna.
They'll be back.
You'll by next time I do this with you, you'll have it all set up. You'll learn how to. Because there's little check things.
Yeah.
I didn't know it at first either.
This is the first time I've encountered this, since I've been doing live. So, I mean.
No, I mean about multiple streaming.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
We can work on it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's go back to Miss Marine here.
Yeah, I'm shuffling. I'm talking to her brother, Kevin.
He is a chatterbox. I love him. His energy is so bubbly.
It is. And I'm thankful for the bear hug because, boy, it came at a time we needed it.
Yes.
Kevin.
I do get the feeling he did have some bear claws and if he needed them, but he rarely used them.
Very protective, but also...
I'm going to read the cards and...
Yeah.
Funny. Kind of outgoing, maybe. I'm also, why is he showing me like the brawny man? Do you know what I'm talking about?
A lumberjack.
And the flannel shirt.
Yes.
Oh.
The brawny paper towel man. Wow.
Huh. What are you doing? Can I read?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, just checking.
Jump on in.
Was he kind of reckless?
Ooh.
Maureen, was he kind of like he liked to race junk cars and that's our daddy. He always wore flannel shirts.
So they're both coming through.
Yeah. They're together.
Yep. Who is the hunter?
Probably the dad. Well, it could have been both.
I'm thinking it was both.
Was he did he have an unexpected passing? Was it before his time? Unexpected passing is what I...
Oh, your dad is alive. Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, did you read that?
I did read it. Oh, he was murdered.
That was so cute.
Wow. I mean, we could all probably use some, but anyway.
Wow. So
that's
he wasn't
why
ready. It was unexpected.
Yeah.
He's seeker of information. I think he leaves you little messages and stuff around because he's a seeker of information, and then it's messages for you. He wants you to have something. He wants you to experience the wisdom. He wants you to have it. But he's around.
He's telling me he's working on something.
Did you say he's working on something?
He's telling me she's working on something, like a project or.
And he wants her to have it, he says.
Yeah.
I feel like he showed me Dad, like, to let Dad know, hey, I'm coming through.
I want you to have it.
I'm showing up.
Yeah.
And then I got a November, December card.
Mm.
Huh. My family tree. That's what you're working on.
I love that. Maybe that's why you showed Daddy too.
Yeah.
I think Dad took it real hard.
Yes.
I mean, of course, everybody probably did, but I think people may not have known how hard Dad took it.
It's your child.
Yeah.
It was this. The Milla. See, this tells you those are spammers because they keep coming back.
Yeah.
With a different name. And they're not making those up because you have to be a member, a subscriber for a while.
Huh. He's telling me your dad, you almost lost your dad over this.
His son.
Mm-hmm.
His legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His little boy.
Yeah. And then he says, I'm here. I'm just in a different form, but I am here.
Mm-hmm. And for me, he's
I just got to chill when I was doing that because then I see butterflies. So he's a colorful butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Very colorful.
And when I see monarch butterflies, I know it's her.
Mm-hmm.
My channel's getting big. I have trolls. Apparently, they need to go back under the bridge. Pay the toll.
They can insult me all they want as long as they leave a $10 donation.
Exactly.
Maybe we can start a channel, put it up there, scrolling across the bottom. $10 donations, you can
insult me all you want. I don't care. You're still paying me.
$10 troll tax.
Either way, I'm getting paid.
When I was working and shit, and people call me a bitch, I'd go, "Damn right, I earned this degree."
Right?
Now we got
trash can. Woo! Okay.
That you could tell that's all they do.
Wow. Kevin was my daddy's shadow. He adored my daddy. Yeah, I think that's why.
Mm-hmm.
And when I felt them together, then I feel like your brother is always like right close to your daddy. He's still your daddy's shadow.
Oh, yeah.
And that hasn't changed. And I do feel like he may have been somewhere he shouldn't have been, but at the same time, he didn't deserve to have his life taken from him, no matter, when you're 15, 16, you think you know it all, and you're like, oh, I can do what I want, even if my parents told me no.
Mm-hmm.
That no just makes you want to do it more.
He is saying that there was nothing anyone could have done. He wasn't listening. He should have listened.
Right.
But he thought he was his own man. End quote.
Trying to prove himself.
That must have been where I picked up he was reckless.
Reckless. Yeah. Because we all are from time to time. Heck, I can still be at times.
I'm not anymore. I actually think when I'm walking up and down stairs. Where when you're younger, you don't.
Yeah.
You just do it. You just
Right.
do things. As you get older, now we got norm. Racist white people.
Oh, I'm a racist. Wow, I've
And
never owned
I
slaves.
got Mexicans in my family. I was married to 2 black men. I've got my DNA shows I'm 3% black.
Wow.
You know, yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
racist.
wow, tonight has just been a barrel full of fun, hasn't it?
Yeah. Are you sharing? Are you on Instagram? Are you sharing on Instagram again or TikTok?
I'm not sharing it on anywhere other than my YouTube.
Okay, because we had that problem before.
Yeah, before, but I mean, I'm literally just on YouTube, so I have no idea.
And it's not coming from mine or Curtis's.
Is it a full moon? Are we getting the crazies?
Oh, no, it could be. It could be.
You guys also picked up on my uncle Kevin was born a day after my uncle. Kevin could have a mouth on him. Oh yeah, run it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you don't think anything's gonna happen, you know, but be careful. You know, I've always heard be careful who you mouth off to. Make sure you can back it up. But you know, if you bring a knife to a gunfight, you never know.
We're in the first quarter.
We're in the first quarter.
I Googled it on my other screen. We're on the first quarter.
The full moon's not until Saturday, it looks like, on my calendar. But
full moon is on Saturday.
Yes.
Sunday.
I can't even read today. Okay, don't.
Well, I'm looking at the schedule. I'm going to keep this on my thing because I was
looking at this, and of course, you know, it shows Sunday there, but I didn't see the Saturday on the other side. So
it looks full on Saturday, but
yeah,
that he does. He definitely is a bit of a mouth,
like the rest of us. Yep, he fits in.
He has that FAFO personality.
Yeah, very much so.
My mother always told me I got even. I didn't get mad. I just got even.
He was shot with a 12-gauge shotgun on October 22nd, 1986.
Wow.
I was only 4 years old.
So he's an older soul.
Yeah.
That does explain a few things.
And he wants to be remembered for how he lived.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he knows, you know, his death is going to affect. That's why I said I said brought a knife to a gunfight, you know, and, you know, all he did was run his mouth. But, you know, you never know who's crazy. And we'll just shoot you where you stand.
And he does want to be remembered as your little brother.
You were 16.
Not as Kevin, the wannabe greaser.
Yeah. You know, and you said that, and I just you remember that movie? What was it? It was based here in Oklahoma. Is it The Outsiders?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got a flash of from that movie, like when the greasers and the squares are fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a movie around.
Then I pulled a few more cards, and he's saying, don't waste time and make sure you take care of your health because you got a long life ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a very long life.
Most definitely.
Yay. You want to hit Brandon?
You want me to get Brandon? Okay.
Brandon.
It's ahead for me for the rest of this month. And thank you guys for
oh my God.
Sticking. I am a fat pig.
It cost you $10, Chi-Chi. Cha-Chi.
Cha-ching.
Well, they're not saying anything about you yet, Curtis.
Darn. I'm offended.
You feel left out, Curtis?
A little bit.
Miss Piggy at least is rich, you know. Maybe maybe I
And I'm a
aspire.
old white crusty hag. I like that.
Wow.
Hey, hags
That's
make money.
my favorite book. Maureen says, "Oh my God, Gigi, that's my favorite book."
Is it really? I
Yeah.
love that book. I love that movie.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you,
Okay,
Maureen.
sorry, Brandon.
We'll eventually get there, guys.
Look ahead for me for the rest of this month. Oh God, Brandon, I wish I could tell you.
So I got the 9 of Wands for you. So, you know, as you can see, this an old trusty hack that can kick your hide. Absolutely.
Hey,
So
that could kick your heart. Yeah.
your guides are letting you know that they're watching your back, and you know, while you're resting, make sure you're paying attention to what is going on around you. You may team up with someone and, you know, let them do what they're good at, and you do what you're good at. You know, you bring things to the table, and even the bird here is helping you by bringing this seed for you to plant. And you got the 2 of Swords. So I feel like you have a decision to make, and maybe one that's hard, maybe one that you're really not wanting to make. But because we can see, you know, she's wearing the blindfold, so you're like, ooh, do I really even want to look at it? You know, like, because sometimes that just happens and we don't really want to look at things. But you are calm, you are level, which is being demonstrated here by her swords. You know, she's still calm, she's still level headed. Don't piss off an Irish woman. We got cast iron books. And my grandma would say, I will wrap you in the bed sheets with hot grit ball, like Medea.
I'm Irish. Red hair.
I mean,
I'm redhead
hey,
with hazel eyes.
that was my grandma. That was my grandma. She had auburn hair and brown eyes, and they kind of got more green as she got older, like more hazel looking. But you know, keep watch. You know, make sure you're paying attention, but remind yourself that things can and will work out for you, Brandon. You may just need a little more time. You may need to rest a little bit. Like give your mind a chance to rest. Give yourself time to think over things and then make a decision. You know, I feel like now is not a time to be rash or hasty. It's a time to plan and really think about things, and that's what Spirit is giving me for you, Brandon. My favorite tool is a baseball bat. Hey, I mean, use what you got. I got one.
I always carried a baseball bat in my truck. We used to call it a tire checker because we weren't allowed to carry bats, so it was called a tire checker. It was smaller than a regular size bat, but it worked.
Oh, Billy Club.
Brandon. Sorry it took us a bit to get to you. It's been an interesting night around here.
It's been entertaining. It's been entertaining. You gotta admit. You never know what you're gonna get when you come to us.
Never, never, never. But hey, it's all good.
Right?
Well, it's free.
Alrighty. Are you ready, Denise? You me too.
Yeah, you
can go ahead. I'm just doing a second set because I'm doing it the full month, so there's 3 weeks, so I'm gonna kind of.
Okay. For me on my deck, it did tell me you're going through a lot of personal growth right now. So to focus on what you have and what you are, and don't lose track of where you've been. There's a lot going on in your life, but it may seem kind of overwhelming, but you got this because you're going to adapt and persevere through this. and when you come out, you're going to be a much stronger person.
Maureen says besides Kevin, she has 7 brothers. Wow, the only girl and the middle child. So I mean,
that reminds me of the movie of the 7 brothers for 7 brides.
7 brides for 7 brothers.
Yeah. Is that Oklahoma? Was it Alaska or someplace?
I think it was Oklahoma.
Yeah, I thought it was Oklahoma too. It was a
You're welcome.
I know, like in Singing Springs every year they do the play Oklahoma, and then they added 7 brides for 7 brothers to it. So it very well could be.
Well, for this week, Brandon, since it is only Wednesday, it's already been. It's you got a goodbye oracle card with a strength card to clarify it. So something is ending this week or has ended, but it's a positive. It's because it's a strength. It's not a weakness of some kind. Then for your second week, I'll say it later. Care. You got someone is thank you for caring. I think someone is leaving from work or neighbors or somewhere in your life. Someone's leaving and they're thanking you for caring, because you end up with the Temperance over that caring card it's a mutual parting. That sound about right? Yeah. So that's second. And then I have towards the weekend, I got a warning for you to not be reckless or careless. Don't be careful with your money. Be careful with driving. If you're a skydiver, double check your parachute, stuff like that. Because luck always changes. So I got a warning here. Just be cautious. It's not, and because the next week is someone else will be involved, and it's going to be a clash.
That's kind of what I got too, of being aware and on guard, and then teaming up with.
Yeah, and then it's like someone else is involved later this month, like towards the third week. It's going to be like a clash of ambitions. It's so I don't know if you work or not. I keep seeing work for some reason.
Yeah, I'm getting office typicals.
Yeah, I'm just getting a office worker. Are you, Brandon? Are you an office worker? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I kept seeing, cubicles.
Yeah.
And there's someone leaving from work. There's, it's all okay, but there's pressure coming on towards the end of the week. I mean, the month. But on the last week, you're going to get a message from someone that's going to brighten you up. But and whatever it is, it's going to accelerate because you got the 8 of Wands. You got something, you're going to hear from somebody and it's going to be accelerating. So I hope that helped. I kind of tried to give you the month broke down in weeks versus an overall.
Right.
Did it make sense to you, Brandon? Because to be honest, it never makes sense to us. Because afterwards, we're like going, what did I say?
How does that connect to each other?
Isn't it weird? Because when I go in, when I talk to spirit, like when I'm seeing the cubicles, yes, it does 100%. Thank you, Brandon. So I connected. Thank you. I appreciate that. especially after the wonderful compliments I was getting earlier. If they only knew me. You're welcome, Brandon.
You're quite welcome.
I'm not going to put up with shit, though. They were just. At first, I took them serious, but then the more they went on, it was like it was a scam. It was because she just made it sound like it was a young girl had just had a baby, and the baby was, and that's what we all thought. You don't read on a 38-year-old with an 18-year-old son. So otherwise, she was 20 years old, and her family kicked her out. She knew what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
She made that choice.
Right.
So it looks like it turned out okay because the child is 18. So she managed to.
Yeah.
So anybody else?
There she comes.
I'm back.
She needed a break.
Yeah, apparently my internet's like, oh, all these trolls, let me mess up.
I blame the trolls.
Yeah, absolutely, 100% blaming the trolls.
Maybe next month we could set up a time together.
Yeah.
And I can help you set up the background.
Okay, yeah, because I have no idea.
Actually, anytime.
Yeah.
I'm open.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
And now that all this other crap's coming up with the viruses they're predicting and all this shit this winter that we may end up with, I want to.
Well, speaking of,
Well, hasn't the plague
influenza.
You got what?
I have flu A right now.
Oh my goodness, Chris.
What is it like? What is it like? Because I've been sick off and on for 2 weeks now.
To me, it feels like a really bad cold with a headache that feels like my head's in a vice.
Oh.
I started my first round of Tamiflu tonight because I got it yesterday. I started showing signs yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
I went to my doctor and they sent me a prescription in, so yay.
You should have told me, Bubba.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
I go to the doctor tomorrow and I got to do blood work, so probably going to be in trouble. My sugar's probably going to be where they don't want it still. But yeah.
So now when we leave here, when we sign out,
yeah,
do we stay in the back room or do we? Because I'm only seeing me on here. I don't see this or you or anything.
We can. I mean, that's up to you guys.
No, I was just asking you. I'm
no,
trying
that's fine with me.
I'm trying to learn. I ask a lot of questions. I always ask a lot of questions.
It's good because, I mean, I'm flying by the seat of my pants. This is the first time I've had more than just,
I don't know. I don't believe that. You stand up. I want to see wings on the back of your ass. Stand flying by the seat of your pants.
Well, if... Well, remind me to never say that again. Wearing my Bug Life shirt.
I love it.
I feel like the niece of Sophia down here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maureen. I haven't done blood work. I'm supposed to do it like every 3 months. And then this show it's been taking all kinds of turns tonight. Like,
it's
fun. With the no troll here. Hello.
Well,
just Linus. Hello. I haven't seen you in a long, long time. Glad you're not a troll because
we've had enough.
Like 8 of them tonight.
About that, yeah.
I think I'm all trolled out.
Well, you can't say you've been loved tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the worst thing I got called was fat and Miss P. Like, yeah, I own a mirror. I can see I'm not.
And I'm an old hag, so.
Yeah, the crusty one.
Curtis is sad.
Curtis, you haven't arrived yet, I guess.
I know.
Please say something bad about me, too.
Just tell me something I don't really care about.
Yeah, like
a warrior. Yeah, you
We
have.
have.
you've been a warrior. Yeah, I mean,
You know
my
what her? Hey, Curtis, do you know what
Hmm.
her life is going to be like if she continues to do shows with me?
but I'm here for the long haul. So I mean,
All I'm being shown is a barrel of monkeys with the leg popping off and them going everywhere.
I
Oh,
am
that would be cool.
flippy.
Remember that game with the barrel and the monkeys on the edge, and you had to put them
Yes.
all together?
I
Yes.
forgot what.
We should get something that looks like that and put it on one of our thumbnails. You want me to
Yes.
work on that?
A barrel of monkeys. We're a
Okay.
barrel of fun.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'll make one up.
These
I have
people,
more time than you.
yeah, especially right now. But just Lioness in, that is an old friend of mine, and another one that I believe I became friends with from watching Taria years ago now. But we used to email, I think. My brain ain't working very good.
It's always an adventure.
It is always, and I'm here for it. Uh, what else was I going to do today?
That you're Fluffy. Oh, I love Fluffy, the comedian. He is hilarious.
Yes.
He's retired now, but
yeah.
Oh,
That's funny. My mom and I were just talking yesterday because my grandma had a set of coffee cups and one had a U on it that said use not that, use just Fluffy. And that was like my favorite coffee cup.
I love that.
There was a pig that said a moment on the lips, forever on the hips. And there was two more, but mom and I couldn't remember. And I mean, these were old. They were my grandma's, so we don't even know who ended up with them or if they're still. Long time. I hope you're well. Missed you. Still think of you. We'll be in touch as soon as possible. Thank you. I'm still kicking. Sometimes screaming and kicking, but I'm still here.
With my friends, when I invite you to be my friend, I send you a little clip, and it says, "It's not a requirement to be crazy to be my friend. I will teach you."
But it sure helps.
Yeah.
It sure helps to kind of already be there.
My best response is, "Have you met me in person? Because I'm naturally born crazy."
Yeah.
Define sane.
Yeah, we're normal. I mean, here we got another one.
Aww.
Denise is a computer thug talking all that crap behind a computer screen. Come to the hood and you will get mopped. Oh, not mopped.
Hell, I was born in Detroit. Does that count?
Not in the hood. No. You love my laugh. It's infectious. Yeah, I snore quite regularly as well. Man, that's
cute though.
That's number 9. I think for tonight.
Come to the hood.
Come to the hood. Get mopped.
12-year-old, some 12. It's either bots or 12-year-olds or.
I hope they got the pine saw. You know, I like.
You know what though? You know what I noticed? They have really good penmanship.
Yeah, they do.
They spell everything correct and they put the dots in all the same right places.
Right?
Is it AI?
I'm thinking AI.
You know, AI hates us. Oh God.
It's probably a bot.
Sometimes I wish I didn't know so much shit.
Right.
I really do. It gets, but I can pick shit out like that. I can pick, when I know. Well, I've only been on internet since 1994.
Did we answer all the questions? Because when I got booted, it kind of took everything.
We did all.
Okay.
Marina, I agree with you. It's a bot. Yeah. It has to be.
Yeah, because the writing was too perfect. When it's whenever you get one coming in, and they're using the wrong terminology, the Yes, that's right, Spirit Girl.
Like,
And when the
I've never been threatened to
misspell,
be.
punctuation, all that is somebody from a foreign country and they don't know English very well.
I've never been threatened to be mopped. That's the first. Maybe I need to be mopped. Make
You
sure
know,
you use.
Curtis, we should get her some angel wings though, so she can put them. She can start wearing her angel wings.
I'll put them on either side of my butt.
Chair. Put them on
Yeah,
your
my
chair.
chair. They have to be real tall so everybody can see them. Why did that make me think of, that saying, if a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass?
I have two of those glass things that hang on your windows.
Oh, yeah.
I have them in my kitchen window. Yeah, and I have pigs with wings.
Hey, see, that would work perfect. I'm a pig with wings.
That's right.
And when I fly.
I've had them for years. I've had them hanging there for years. I've had to restring them and everything.
Oh, wow.
Just because I never heard that before.
Or what's the other one, like slick like cat piss on a linoleum floor? I can't remember exactly how that one went, but my Curtis, they would like to know what your channel is so they can subscribe.
Yeah,
I am the Creek County Oracle on YouTube.
See, that's the other thing. We got to set up our stuff. We'll.
Oh no. Curtis, do you remember when we talked about the woman that was missing?
Oh, yes. I got an update on that.
A friend of mine just messaged me and said they found her body.
Yes. They found it today.
She was missing for quite a little bit there.
Yeah. It was weird, though, because her spirit was at the river. And her body was backed by her vehicle. And there was a bit of a difference.
Ria's got a question.
Okay. Yeah, because I know last Wednesday when I was on, I think Kendra and someone else had asked me about it, and I didn't have an update. And I just now got this that they
yeah, they found it earlier. I was going to tell you backstage, but I totally forgot to do that.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I kind of forgot until my friend messaged me because she had asked me, and when I told her I felt like she was kind of in between for a while, and that if she had crossed over, she didn't know she had.
Yeah. Denise, I sent you something in private about the question you asked me backstage.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Ria, I apologize. We will get to you. We've had a lot of bots and trolls tonight. So it's been an interesting.
I'm thinking, she rewrite that question? That question makes no sense to me.
I'm not understanding it.
And Linus wants to know if you have the same email. And
yes, ma'am. Same email.
So you better email her then.
Oh gosh.
Your second mother has spoken. Your mother has spoken.
Just Linus in. This is my other mama. Oh goodness. Yeah.
That's all right. I claim Jeff as a son too, so.
Yeah.
You guys are all my age of my children. No, it's like I tend to. Ria, what is that question? I tend to cross-check. Maybe I overdo and break the bonds and trust of people. So that's sort of like one of those ones I was talking about. So,
This energy is kind of familiar.
thank you, Maureen. I find that everything I've been through in life, most people who bitch and complain about shit have no idea what they're bitching and complaining about.
Right.
So I just let them do their thing, but what they don't understand is I can identify with them. I truly can identify with people. Like you going with your mom. Hell, I was standing in the shower giving my mother a bath after she had open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Well, I understand I had a sister I used to take care of, and I'd have to cath her and everything.
Yeah.
Then
She's
when my
actually,
other sister died, I had to go clean up her
yeah.
room, everything. So I mean, people can you imagine what I would look like or act like without my lorazepam and my marijuana?
Scary.
Yeah.
I
The doctors want me to quit smoking, and I'm like, say
No
what?
thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up there in case she does reword
I
it.
understand. Yeah, I think she's gone already.
Wonderful. Wonderful, and hello to your guests. I'm glad you saw me too. It's been, I've been thinking about you, wondering about you, and here you are, right? So, I love when that happens.
I kind of think I like doing nights a little bit better.
I definitely, well, I'm more alert at night than I am.
Me too.
My mom just had neck surgery, so
Yeah.
I'm home like half a day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and like half a day on Thursday. So I've been doing lives. I'm gonna be on next Wednesday too. If you guys want to join me next Wednesday night.
Yeah, we'll have this figured out.
Yeah, and I'm learning as I go. So, and I appreciate people being patient with me and helping
hell,
me.
girl. More fun this way. The first few readings I did with other people, ones that invited me, I never recorded it because I didn't know how to do it.
Right.
So it never got done. So you're talking to someone with past experience.
Right.
Oh, it was fun. But I would ask Allie.
Yeah.
Allie was my to-go-to person, so you can come to me whenever you have questions or
and I do, because I feel comfortable and like when it's Curtis and he's more tech savvy than what I am, I feel like. So I mean, maybe to him he's like, not really, but compared to me, yeah.
I help people all the time, no big deal.
Maureen said, I needed to laugh tonight. My depression was kicking my butt today.
Mine was this afternoon.
Yeah.
It was a dreary day today.
Yeah.
It was like a dark day today for some reason.
And to me, today has felt like a really long day. Like the rest of the week went really fast to me. And today has just felt like it is dragging. And I don't know if it's because I'm not hopping more today than what I have been. But, my mom said she might keep us past when she's feeling better because she enjoys my husband's cooking. So, and she also told me to tell everyone thank you for your prayers and the good energy that you sent her way. She said she definitely felt the positive energy and everything. And you have a weird feeling that is that orange shit is up to something.
Yeah.
It's not orange shit.
Well, orange and he wears shitty pants.
Lord.
I think Satan is always up to something, to be perfect.
Well, he's going to try and figure out how to get. Right now, he's attacking Venezuela.
Yeah.
Again?
I hated days I watch news. See, I watched way too much news today.
You're over saturated with it.
Well, I have to keep up. I have to know what's going on. But I Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays, I don't do any news.
Yeah.
I have limitations. And I'm thinking about just eliminating my 11 o'clock on Wednesday morning and then just come on with you at night.
Yeah, I would love that.
That'll give me my Monday morning and my Friday morning. That way I can do my updating from the weekend.
Right.
Then I can do the update for the week and do all my Buddha and all that other stuff I do on Fridays. And then Saturday night, we have the live with whoever shows up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Hey, that's how I roll.
Right.
And it seems like we've all been kind of busy.
Yeah.
I mean,
last week has been crazy.
Yeah. Because I know the last time I messaged you last week, I did the live by myself. I didn't even think to ask Mama D. I asked Curtis, and he was like, I'm at the lake. And I was like, you're at the lake in this weather? That's what I was like.
And I booked him 2 weeks before, and he didn't show up.
Oh, you're going to get a spanking.
By his wife.
Curtis stays busy, though. I mean, he does ghost hunting, helps people cleanse
You
their
have a cell phone, Curtis?
I do.
Does it have a calendar?
I think. I'll have to look.
Do you know how to set an appointment in your phone?
Your Pirates beat the Dodgers. Hey.
Where is my phone? I don't know where. It must be in the other room. I was going to open my calendar. I had said for the month, I have everything is booked in there. When I go to the doctors, I book it immediately into my phone.
Yeah, I do that too. Otherwise, I'll forget.
I got all the kids' birthdays, my grandkids' birthdays, anniversaries, all bookings of show times.
And now I'm having to put my mama's in there so I don't accidentally book something on the same day as her. So
and then I book it up. Then I back it up to my Google Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, she lost service.
I want to say, if my memory, she is from Canada, but she can correct me on that if it's not the case. It was nice to reconnect with you, and I look forward to your email. I really do.
How does the Florida weather look right now, you guys? Is there a hurricane coming in? Are either one of you intuitive to that?
Wasn't there one that came in, Aaron? Or was that?
There's a Kiki or something coming in off of Mexico.
Oh, am I behind? Because
Is it off of Mexico?
It's down in the Gulf of Mexico.
Hmm.
And it's, well, not the Gulf of Mexico. It came off of, how the United States is here, and Mexico kind of goes out this way.
Yeah.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
It's coming like this, but it's on the east side of Florida. And Mar-a-Lago's on the east side of Florida.
Oh gosh. Very add another pin to the
Be nice.
he's got pins all over.
Why have you not got you some sewing pins and stuck in there instead
One
of
in
those?
one in the cooter and one in the booter.
Poor Donnie.
Oh,
This is my acupuncture.
That's our new mascot right there.
And this is what protects me. Because all good. And now his hands are swelling, so I better took and put the They were reporting today his hands are swelling along with his cankles.
Oh, not his cankles.
His
I
cankles.
saw.
So this
I
way, I
saw
put
a
it in his
meme.
hands to reduce the swelling along with
Oh
his
my
penis.
God.
You know that swells and his ankles. See? And you know he's got to have a freaking headache.
Oh my gosh. Looking like Pinhead.
Yeah, well, we got to make sure he feels okay. And you know the pooper scooter don't work anymore.
Oh yeah, put one in his stomach.
I know, right?
One in his heart.
Oh, well, I'll have to add before Friday.
Oh my god. Paint
but
his
this-
heart 2 sizes too small.
Make sure we give him a back rub. Got to give him a back
Oh,
rub, you know.
I could use it.
I may not be 14, but I was at one time.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. Ooh. I'm glad I popped up for entertainment purposes only during.
Corey says, Denise, don't get kicked off of YouTube. Hey, those are acupuncture. That's to help.
She's helping.
I'm helping.
That's the candle. I mean,
You could have lit him on fire, you know, and you didn't. So
no, I didn't want to set him on fire. I just want him to feel better so he can go to jail. That's.
I would, you know, that saying.
It's just.
I wish Liar's pants really did catch on fire.
Oh my God.
you
Well,
two are getting me in trouble.
I'm laughing so hard that I peed a little. we're making people pee a little, so we're doing something right.
Hey, maybe we can get some Medicare diapers.
Laura, yes.
We better check if they're in budget, though.
Good night, Lioness. Just Lioness.
Good night.
I look forward to hearing
Good night.
from you. Well, since the hysterectomy, like I used to be able to hold, and you know, my body would alert me, okay, we need to go pee soon. But now it's like I have to pee right now. After the hysterectomy, my body don't even give me the we may need to go here in a little bit. No, it's we need to go now. And if I'm not close by, I might pee myself a little or a lottle, depending on the situation.
My back surgery corrected all that.
I think I'm gonna have to do sometimes, like I was telling my mom, because you know I help her in and out of bed and to the bathroom, and I was like, sometimes it feels like I'm being crushed, like across my lower back.
Ooh.
And I can't even stand up straight. I have to lean forward to take some of that pressure off my back. So yay.
It's wonderful getting older.
It is. I mean, it's just a party.
Right?
It's not for the weak.
And what is the male opinion on this?
Curtis is still a baby. No,
I guess I was afraid to insult somebody underage. Oh well.
That's why nobody's called you any names, because you're.
I know. I'm almost offended. Almost.
I'm offended.
I don't really care.
You're not talking trash about me. What?
Well, just watch and see if I don't come up with a show for insult me, please.
Yeah.
I still say we need to do a troll tax. I agree with y'all on that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Would be.
Cool. Automatically just take funds from them.
Right?
Like they try to do other people. Hot flashes are hell. And I can't take the estrogen because of my heart. So.
Yeah, I've heard that before. There is an herbal replacement for that.
Oh, rap. Oh, rap. I turned. Oh, rap. I turned it.
Maureen, I always liked it when I was in the Change of Life. It was covers on, covers off,
Yeah.
covers on, covers off. Like every 4 to 5 minutes, it was horrible. And
I
whoever I happened to be sleeping with would go, "My God, make up your mind."
Yeah. My husband and I have separate blankets because of that. And then even in the winter, I'm like, we need to turn the air on. An immediate $20 troll tax. Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Hey,
Because we would have made, there was 9 of them tonight. We would have made some money, honey.
$100 million, man.
Right? But as far as the aches and pains, I don't really
have any yet.
I mean, I have arthritis from mistakes in my youth.
No, not
thinking I was invincible, you know.
Right.
I do have something called dystonia. It is a neuromuscular disease that makes your muscles spasm and cause Charlie horses randomly in your life.
Oh, that's
walking along, and I'll have a Charlie horse in my middle of my back or on my legs, or
yeah, those are fun.
Or you know, the one in the middle of your foot, and you're like, "Oh, this is how I die." Your husband freezes and you roast. That is exactly. My husband will be like in flannel pajamas, and I'm in a tank top and shorts, and still hot.
Been there.
Well, then once y'all, now I got to tell you, when you guys get all through that, then you have you're freaking cold all the time.
Yeah, my mom is now.
Yeah, but before that it was hot, cold, sweats. Yeah. Oh, I hated the sweats. But on and off, it was funny for me.
I remember when my mom had her hysterectomy, and of course it throws you into menopause. And she had cancer though. I was pre-cancerous, so I didn't actually have but she said to me, she was like, because man, she was grouchy, like when she wasn't on, she was like, "You're really not." And I'm like, I have my moments. I can be. You jumped in a snowbank last year. Well, I didn't go that far, but that must have felt awesome. Yeah. Woo.
Just saying.
Don't freeze your fun bits.
I just checked. So I bookmarked that moon thing for the next time we want to know about.
Oh, moon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll learn some more about moons. I've been wanting to do a lot of this stuff, and I haven't been doing it. I'm in what I call my frozen stage. My brain and it's just like my brain just it's not it thinks. Being an empath, I can only watch so much, or I can only read so much of negative information.
Yeah.
And then it just that's why I hated real estate. I'd go in these houses and I'd feel what was going on in these families' homes and
the energy. Yeah.
Yep.
I wish Maureen had that on video too. Sure. Yeah, joining the Polar Bear Club or whatever.
Right. Which a lot of folks don't know what Oracle does. So those of us who have that gift, you could say, we are constantly turned on as far as the energy flow goes, so we can't shut that off. Mm-hmm. So if I'm like in a hospital, if I walk into, I get all that bombardment, doctor's offices, funeral homes are a real trip.
Oh yeah. And Marina's right. It does. It drains you physically and mentally, and even emotionally and spiritually as well. Lowers your whole vibration. And then I have to just unplug and unwind. And, being at my mama's is kind of giving me more of a chance to do that as well. Yeah. I'm not constantly I mean, I have some internet on my phone, but it's not as good as like me being home and having my internet, which, you know, my internet's not always that great either that I pay for, but, you know, big crowds in hospitals are hard for me. They are for me too. And the week my mom had surgery, I think we finally got home at like 1 that morning. So that was a long time for me to be around a lot of people and, you know, in an environment where people die and people come in traumatized and, you know, everything like that. And I ended up getting sick, you know, from it. But
there's 2 hospitals in Tulsa that I know of. I'm not saying the names of them because I'm not bashing them. That have shadow people living within them.
Oh yeah, wouldn't surprise me. Nursing homes are like that too.
Oh yeah.
That's like that Myers grocery store that here in town, and I always wanted to go, and I cannot go in there.
Yeah.
There's something buried in there, and I think it's an Indian burial ground, or it was a battleground of some kind. Because I'm thinking maybe it was a battleground because I'm feeling the anger,
like warrior energy.
Yeah, and I go in there and I become angry.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like this, and I'll go in there and it's like, and I tried it like 5 or 6 times, and it was always the same reaction.
Yeah.
Last time I went in there, it took me a while to figure it out.
Yeah.
That it had to be that.
It feels like it was sacred space, a sacred place, like a ceremonial space, and
they built that.
They desecrated that, so now the guardians that were put there to protect it from the spiritual entities, are doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to drive people away, but
Maureen says I'm picking up Seminole if you're in Florida. No, I'm in Michigan, and Michigan was we still have many Indians in Michigan, American natives.
Yeah.
You know, like some of them call Indians. You talk to watch Linda G, and she says, well, her family says, no, don't call us Indian, call us natives. Okay.
Yeah, because we're not from India, you know, that's
they're natives, and so
or like
I live in Ogama County.
Oh.
So which is an Indian name. So it's
here in the town that I'm from, we it's all native land, and they put in a detention center, and when they were excavating it, I don't know if you know this or not, Curtis, but when they were excavating, it was it had been an orphanage back in the day that burnt.
Ooh.
I think they burnt it to the ground because, you know, the plague or whatever it was that came through. And so they had to burn it. And when they excavated, they found bones, and they still continued to build it. And I'm like, oh, no wonder it's haunted in there. Cherokee and Michigan, they started the Trail of Tears. Trail of Tears was terrible.
It was. When we were in, I think it was Eureka Springs, Arkansas, there's a site there called the Blue Hole.
Ooh.
And it's a healing spring that they stationed it's a path on the Trail of Tears. I was close enough. I didn't get a chance to go to it, but I was close enough to it to pick up on those, and I could hear the cannon fire and the musket fire,
and feeling all the people crying out, innocent blood spilled.
I had to focus really hard to shut that out.
Yeah,
because otherwise I was not getting no sleep that night.
And my mom is kind of like you, Denise. She can read people. That's her gift.
Oh God.
And sometimes she's like, I just got to shut it off, or it's overwhelming.
Maureen, I'm going to ask a weird question, and I don't like doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. How long have you been a medium? Or how long have you known you were a medium?
Kalamazoo. God, that's 3 hours from me. Hey, I'd jump it. Well, Saturday night I'll be working, but
Do you want to move the Saturday to Wednesday while I'm at my mom's, or do you still want to do the Saturday night thing too while I'm gone?
well, you can be gone, honey, because October I'm going to be gone twice, and you're
Oh
going to
yeah,
have
that's
to run it by
right.
yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, I handled it last Saturday.
She said, "What? I never knew I was one." I felt like that was going to be her response.
I
Yep.
did too. I did too. What I did. What?
Sometimes people are, and they just don't realize it. I mean,
Nope.
it happens.
Well, for me, I thought my imaginary friends were imaginary until they didn't go away.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm either schizo or something else is going on, and I ain't schizo.
Well, that's like with me. I would lay at my grandma's feet and play or color. I always wanted to be around her. She has dreams that come true sometimes, Maureen said. And then I would look up at her. I'm 2 years old. I used to rock you when you were a baby. And she'd be like, "Excuse me?" So, I scared the crap out of her. But her mom passed like 3 years before I was born. So.
Huh. Yeah, the dreams are premonitions.
Mm-hmm.
They really are.
Uh-huh.
Well, my grandma, when before Mary passed away, Rhonda's mom, she had a dream of someone in their casket with the shirt with like names on it, but she couldn't make it all out. And
I'll be back. Princess is calling.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And I guess Mary had a shirt with like all her kids and grandkids' names on it. And then my grandma didn't realize it until she went to the funeral that was what the dream was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like, wow. And I think that I saw my auntie that had passed when I was little. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Absolutely did.
Oh, yeah. What people don't realize is children are born with, I call it pure sight. I don't know how else to call it. But they can see those who've ascended. And then I've been told by spirit at 13 the third eye starts to close on most people. When it stays open like it does for myself, Denise, Gigi, yourself, you can see things. Yes.
Yeah.
So is your auntie.
Mm-hmm. And you pick up more along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Archangel Michael watches over you, protector.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I have had like people that have done Reiki sessions, or want to practice, and they're like, "I've never seen someone's third eye so open." They're like, "I've never seen." I'm like, I mean, I'm gifted. What I mean, I don't know how else to. And
No, let's say it.
I know.
Is yours real big, Gigi? Is your third eye large?
I haven't been told that. I've just been told it is wide open. Like when people do the pendulum, that it swings, and they have never seen someone.
The reason I was asking is because when I visualize, actually, when I visualize my third eye.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I see it, and I see the universe.
Ooh.
It's like I've always been fascinated by the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like I even fly to the moon, which is always, I haven't done it for a while, thank God. But
oh, yeah, astral projection.
Yeah. The first time I ever did that,
and I never tried to do it; it just happened.
I never did either. There was one night I went to bed and I astral projected, and then I became aware during it, and so I freaked out thinking I was dying and my spirit was leaving, and I was like slammed.
Oh, I did that. I was enjoying the hell out of it.
And
I was having a good time.
Okay, I had similar stuff happen in the Navy with an angry spirit in my room because idiots were using a Ouija board, and I called out for help, and I think an angel saved me from it. Probably Gabriel and Michael is what popped into my head.
Mhm.
Michael.
Huh. See, and a lot of us don't become aware until our lives slow down.
Yeah.
And then that's when I really notice is when I didn't have all the distractions of my kids and my grandkids and the job and the career and the spouse and the house and the, and that's when I really got more connected.
Mhm.
I've always used it all my life because I know I have.
Right.
It's instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've become I'm developing more at a very slow pace. I'm not studying or anything. I'm just listening to my guides.
Yep,
And
that's
then
how I
when
do
you
it.
think of like all that you have actually been protected from when
Oh yeah.
bad things have happened to you, and you're like, well, it could have been a lot worse,
That was
or
always, yeah, I could
And
not be here right now. I faced
yeah,
death a few times.
it's speaking of that, when I was a baby, I don't know if I told y'all or not.
You were a baby?
Huh. Not test tubes,
I thought you hatched from an egg.
I think it's running into a rock or something. My mother
Oh.
made the mistake of feeding me, so I stuck around. I mean, turtle.
Turtle.
I died 3 times when I was a baby. I mean, coded and everything. And then I guess that's where I picked up the gift. And then when my dad passed away when I was 13, he blocked my gift then. And then when I got my Reiki attunement several years ago, it unlocked and he allowed me to have my third eye again. Because my dad was physically blinding me from it because he was protecting me because he didn't think I was ready.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, I was an empath all this time because when people get angry around me,
you feel it.
Yeah, I get hot. Maureen, I'm totally with you on that. But I figured out being different is the best way because I hate being. I use this phrase a lot. I hate being one of the herd. I want to be that one person that's like out there, my own person, because I hate being cookie cutter.
Yeah.
I never had to be a cookie cutter.
Yeah. And there was a point in my life where I wanted to be like everyone else because my gift has never been blocked.
Well, I've always thought outside the box.
Yeah. But there was a time when I was like, I wish I could be, because sometimes it's distracting, be sitting in class and hearing people call my name and everybody's heads are down and they're doing their homework. And I'm like, who keeps saying my name?
Okay, I'll be back. She's calling me.
Oh, yeah. Princess treatment.
For me, it's where I wish I could turn them off was at funerals.
Yeah.
Because everyone I've been to, the moment I sit down, the person that's ascended is right there in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
And I pick up like the energy, like past, present energy, because places absorb and hold on to the energy. So, when you go somewhere and you're like, man, you're picking up on multiple different things from years. And I'm like, heck, I probably connected with a dinosaur. Don't know it, or a caveman or something. Oh, man.
That would be interesting, not gonna lie.
Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying.
I don't speak Flintstone. Let's put it just a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it took me
My husband believes me because I told him about a dream that I had about him getting into an accident with a UPS. It wasn't a UPS truck, though. It was a deer. I mean, getting into an accident, though, you still felt that. And, like, Being warned of things ahead of time.
Yep, that's just part of it.
Is the princess okay?
Yeah, she had to go potty.
Oh.
So, and she can go down the steps, but I have to carry her back up all the time.
Yeah.
And she can't open the door.
Right.
So,
Right.
of course, I have a doggy door, but she won't use it. So it's like,
because she is a princess.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love it.
She's a good dog.
Hi, Princess Marie.
Okay, this is what, if I could get it to
widescreen.
Yeah. Woo.
Flashbang.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, yeah. That's how mine looks too. My calendar is on my phone, and I have 2 phones.
And it always and you could set the notifications like a day before so you don't forget, or like an hour before. Mine will go off an hour before. Give me a notification.
I think,
but that's how scheduled mine is.
Yeah.
Okay. I am nowhere near that scheduled. More organized. I need to be.
Because he's a boy. We talked about that the other day about how we are organized. And
I can't help it. I'm a guy.
Yeah. I keep my husband organized. Hello, Nick. Welcome. If you have any questions, please put them in caps for us. Thank you for being here.
Most definitely.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Problems.
Showed you your calendar and deleted something.
No. I was going through notifications. Following overnight Russian strikes on Ukraine on September 3rd, 2025, Poland scrambled its own and allied NATO jets to secure its airspace. The Polish armed forces announced that ground-based air defenses and radar systems were also placed on maximum readiness as a preventive measure. Response to the Russian attack. Preventive and defensive actions. The deployment of aircraft was described as a standard preventive step to protect Polish airspace and citizens from the potential of overspill of the Russian strikes in neighboring Ukraine. Poland shares a border with Western Ukraine, a region that was impacted during the Russian bombardment. NATO and allied cooperation are helping. So that's what happens when you don't look at the news for 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's times of war right now.
And the Polish president was just in the White House. Was it earlier today or yesterday? I think it was today.
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the political kind of stuff.
I just want to know when
Agreed.
the bombing or something is, I just want to be prepared. I want to draw all money out of the bank. I ain't got much in there, but I'd like to take out what I have.
Right.
There is a shift coming from that direction. I don't know what it is.
Putin is gonna FAFO.
Yep.
He is done FAFO'd, but he ain't realized it yet.
And Putin, Kim Jong-un, and the Chinese president, and one other. Oh, the Prime Minister of India all met yesterday in China.
Well, Russia and China had a falling out.
Well, Putin was in China yesterday.
Yeah, he's trying to cover his own booty.
And then he turns around and bombs Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
So those guys are, I don't know, you guys just,
Oh, I know.
All right, this is just what I'm feeling. Putin's going to threaten. United States will back down. And I see turmoil in Europe. Canada has been building up their inventory. It's just I watch enough to make sure that I'm prepared. So when the time comes, I want to make sure I got groceries. I want to make sure my money. I got my pills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't take me long to be dead without my heart meds.
Yeah.
Right.
So
There's a lot of turmoil going on from over that direction. I know.
You're right, Maureen. Gigi has no love for Putin. He's just
Tooting.
they were all laughed. They were all over there and laughing about Trump. They were cracking jokes and breaking up laughing about him.
Mm-hmm. India is falling apart politically because I've been watching that whole thing spiral down. India, which they've never really been that organized. They're too corrupt. They can't get their own head out of their booties.
No.
Russia and China are basically throwing money at each other to figure out who has the bigger bank account.
Yeah.
Which we both know who that is.
China.
Bingo.
Because Putin's done, and that's the only reason he's up there. He's trying to schmooze him over to get ammunition and whatever else.
Yeah, because he thought this war was going to be one and done, but it's not.
Well, you guys, I guess I'll go. I've been on for 2 hours with you.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize it had been.
War child.
And I've done gotten you all kinds of trouble.
Hey, I'd rather be in trouble with my friends
than
Be
in trouble.
bored.
Yeah, not have. Because
I mean, we honestly can say she did it.
Hey, it's my fault. Hey, I got broad shoulders. I got broad shoulders, see?
We need to send love and light to Ukraine and all of the European countries. There is power in love. Play your video request? What? As well as Gaza.
Yes.
Oh, those poor people in Gaza
I
starving.
know.
That's why earlier I was like, but I was binge watching a regular TV before I came on, just to come down. But of course, what I'm binge watching is Killers.
Friends in low places, absolutely.
The real police ones. And I also like those psychics, the ones where you can watch the psychics that go in and help. They don't solve the mystery, but they help locate the deceased and stuff like that, or the people. Those are pretty cool.
Do you ever, like, when the news is going on and they're talking about missing people and you automatically like, oh, that person is no longer here with us, like that sort of thing?
Or you know exactly who did it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Oh, yeah, Cold Justice. Yep. That's one of the ones I watch, Cold Justice. And the police, and ones where they bust bad cops. I watch all different kinds of stuff, but it's real shit. But it's not, I don't know, what do you call it? Well, I'm getting high, so I better get off.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta do a block and ban and One more again.
Oh, that was the about the
Yeah,
music.
I have no idea how to do.
I'm going to help you tomorrow if you got time.
Yeah,
We're going to set this up because
I might not tomorrow. It might have to be next week,
okay,
but
that's fine. Any time that you got.
because I got to get up
Whatever
tomorrow.
your time is, because
Yeah,
I'm open. I don't have anything.
I got to get up tomorrow. I got to pack, go to the doctor, and then I'll be at my mom's.
Well,
So,
tomorrow won't work. But
yeah.
anyway, help you set it up so that nobody can make comments until they've been on for so long, and
Okay.
that eliminates a lot of it because those if those are AI bots, they
Yeah.
just they just hit one after another.
Keep spamming it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so don't worry, I'll help you.
I'm not worried. I mean, it was kind of a little entertaining.
Yeah, it was. And at first it was like, that's a weird question.
Yeah. Like, why would you
That
want
first
to know about a friend of a friend to begin with?
friend.
Is what I was.
Yeah.
38. Like, okay, 38.
Hey, that's why I kept saying, how old are we
Yeah,
talking?
and they kept hesitating.
Then they
Like,
finally put in the age and
like
everything.
they ain't a minor. They can do what they want. Yeah, there's going to be consequences.
Yep.
Oh, no, not consequences for my actions.
Oh, for God's sakes, no. Now, see, we did it again. I said I was getting off, so goodbye. Maureen, I do this, her and I do this all the time.
Yeah, she just ends up hanging up on me.
So, bye, y'all.
Bye, Mama
Take care,
D.
guys.
Oh, I got it. Well, I haven't hit end stream yet because I said I was going to do, the reading, and we just never got. Do you still have your cards that you were going to read, or did they get mixed up?
I don't know. I haven't saved in memory.
Okay. So this is for anyone that may still be on or catches the replay. I got Ace of Cups, and aces are all about new beginnings, new opportunities being made available to us. Cups is water. Water is the power of our emotions, and the cup is running over. And also, reminding us that just like the moon, we ebb and flow. So, we're going to have highs and lows. We're going to have moments where we feel like we're on top of the world and moments where we're like, not so much, right? But to keep moving, to keep going, to know that we are magnificent, okay? You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough, just as you are. You are enough. You are whole. You are deserving and worthy of having your happily ever after, of having your heart's desire. I love that card too. That deck is called Crystal Visions Tarot. It's kind of based off that. Is it a Fleetwood Mac song, or Stevie Nicks, of course, right? Our guides and our angels are telling us a year from now. Things can happen. What did Denise say? Like 20 minutes of not seeing the news, and so a year from now. But something I tell myself to keep myself going is it's not always going to be this way. But then again, that can be good or bad too, but I always try to put it as a positive thing, especially like my situation will improve, things will get better. We got our angels coming out here, and I have to find the book to that, and my cat probably knocked it over. Not my cat. So it says your angels always have your back and are ready to assist in any situation. All you need to say is, angels, I need help now, please. Show me the signs that will help me understand what I can do to change the situation. Please intercede on my behalf. I graciously accept your help and guidance. We have to activate them. them. We have to give them permission to act on our behalf. And one thing I love is that the angel has the love. Wait, am I putting it in the right? The love.
There you go.
There we go. Am I doing it right? And they want us to know that they're going to be with us every step of the way. And remember to give thanks and gratitude for their help and their guidance. Angels are ready to take a more active role. And I love that because Maureen had mentioned Archangel Michael up there. So I feel like, this message came out for a reason. And I picked this before the show, or I picked it. The cards came out before the show even started. So Spirit knows. Angels are ready to take a more active role in your life. Are you ready to interact with them more often? The affirmation: I am guided by angels and I receive daily guidance. And some good crystals, like if you wanted to meditate, are angelite, celestine, and selenite. My words are hard tonight. And then I got root. This is a root chakra card. It's for discovery here. I like this deck. So discovery is pink from Pinkton. In the past, you may not have been fully prepared to face facts. Being willing to take the journey, regardless of the outcome, will prove rewarding. Get ready to carry a commitment through to completion. So, you're starting something, you're discovering things, and you're actually completing it. I'm terrible at starting things and not finishing them. I am more than I think I am is the message there with that. So, I feel like we're in a period of a discovery, whether it's self-discovery or being more aware, mindful and aware even of what's going on. We need to focus on the positive and know that it will get better. It's always darkest before dawn. Yeah. Absolutely. And I've even heard our darkest hour isn't even in the middle of the night. Sometimes it's during the day. The scariest monsters are out during the day. Sometimes I've heard that as well. So I'll go ahead and let you, Curtis, if you have for, our people that are still on and those that will watch the replay.
Sure can. I know the message cards gave me before the show. This is a general message to anybody who is watching, that I hope this finds you in light and love. Yes. Right now, you may be going through a time of mental struggle, a lot of self-doubt, like you're feeling beat down. You are worthy. You are worth who you are. You are not in someone's doormat. You got this. Right now, you're having a time of gray. Every gray cloud has a beautiful white lining on the other side of it. You just have to wait for the storm to clear. And there's a few rain showers along the way, but hey, you need rain to make flowers grow. Yes. Right now, you are in your seed stage, waiting to grow. So, weather the storm, and you got this.
And, storms of life, if we never went through anything, we wouldn't grow. We wouldn't, learn how to have empathy or compassion for other people, Exactly. So we need the storms just like we need the sun. And everything has its season, and I'm a firm believer in that. And the more good that we put out in the environment, because, as a collective, if you have any kind of empathy or gift, it's a draining time right now.
It really is. There's a lot of negative out there.
And, I know that I need to be more mindful and aware and pay attention to the news and everything too. It's just overwhelming for me and it drains me so fast. So like, in a way, that's one way I protect myself and my energy. But on the flip side, I can't just keep going blindly, and not knowing what's going on, period. You know? So Denise is always enlightening me
Right.
of what's going on in the world. Maureen says, I am grateful for my storms because it has given me so much more than I ever hoped for.
Mhm.
And, when we can find that silver lining, clouds are just telling us that our problems are temporary.
Mhm.
It can't rain all the time.
Exactly.
That's like me. And the more you show your gratitude and your thankfulness, the more things are going to come to you that will that you will be grateful and thankful for. More is added to you. So
Mhm.
I believe that too. And I'm constantly trying to send out as much love, light, and positive energy as I can into the world. And man, if every single person did that, the world would be a much better
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
Like, don't be judging everyone, each other, because of their differences.
right.
Look for something that's in common with your person next to you. Not that they have a nicer phone, a bigger house, a better car. That doesn't matter. That's material things. What matters is who they are as a actual person. Look to their heart, not to their actions, because you don't know what path they're on, what choices have been made to form them into that person. They may just be down on their luck, or not know any better.
Right.
But I always look at that person, I look at their energy, and let spirit tell me their story. And then I talk to the person and figure out their story from their side. And
Right.
usually the two coincide, and I'm like, oh, okay. You've just been down in your luck, beat yourself up, so you just need someone to show you some TLC.
Hmm.
There are others who are like, oh my god, what? Why did you get out of bed this morning? Go back to sleep and try it again.
Wake up on the other side of the bed.
Literally.
Oh man. I mean, your girl here, I can be moody. I can be, I can be my own worst enemy. Nobody can beat me up better than my own self, and I've had to learn to show myself as much kindness and love and empathy and respect as I do other people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's things about me I don't like. I mean, I don't have any flaws, right? Not, and there was a time where I didn't like if I made a mistake when I was shooting a video, I would have a meltdown and I'd have to restart the whole thing. Now I just roll with it. I'm like, okay, blooper, haha. I hope everyone, laughs about it. At least you're laughing with me and not at me. So,
Right.
but putting too much pressure on myself and perfect, like, I've always expected like a new job or something. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna nail it first thing. I'm just gonna know what to do. Okay, no,
No.
definitely not. So, 43 years old, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I hope I always will be. But I know a thing that I have said, we were raised, my mom was born in the 50s and raised by parents, from the Great Depression, from World War II, from that era. And I was raised for a world that doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a hard pill to swallow when you think, I was raised with these values and that's not the times we be in, and it's just
We
it's
have to adapt
confusing.
and change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maureen says, it's like for me, I have compassion for the little boy that the orange, is that a shit again? Or is there's
Oh, I see what it. Yeah.
was, but not the man he became. We aren't perfect. However, we can rise above our raising.
Yes.
Yeah. And, we were talking earlier about people that are SA abuse survivors. I am one, and I haven't turned around and abused anyone, and I know people sometimes will use that as a reason or an excuse. And I mean, I'm sure, and like you said, it's not my place to judge anybody, but when you make your mind up to do something. Orange troll. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a shit again or I couldn't really. My eyes are getting tired. But I mean, orange shit, orange troll. We've seen our fair share of both tonight, I think.
Yes, we did.
It was wow, though. I have never had that happen before. I'm still kind of blown away by it. And I don't even have, I'm not even at 500 subscribers yet, So what in the world?
I'm seeing it happen to other people.
Yeah.
To me, if they're that bored as to come on here and blast us,
yeah,
kudos to them. I'm sorry.
You got too much time on your hands. I mean, if you ain't got nothing better to do, all right then.
Go buy a puzzle or pick up the pieces in your life and put it together. See what picture you have.
And they probably thought they were hurting our feelings, and I'm just like, that's cheap entertainment for me.
That's funny.
I mean, grow up in my family, you got a strong backbone and thick skin,
saving that insult for the reunion.
You thought you were roasting me? How cute.
You met my grandmother.
They're attacking to see if they can discourage you. And I mean...
That's cute.
Yeah. I mean, I realize I'm not skinny. I realize, I don't have teeth. I realize this, that, and the other. I'm not made up to the nines, and wearing fancy clothes. So, I mean, if you ain't got nothing better to do, at least you're leaving someone else alone, I guess is the way I can look at it, right. Someone that may not take it in stride, So, at least they're not. But, man... And I was trying not to crack up laughing at some of the stuff. I was like...
I was laughing in general because I thought that was hilarious. I mean,
yeah, and Denise was just like, oh, well. I loved her attitude. I was like, I don't care so much about what someone would say about me, but I don't like it when they say it about, you or Denise. I get more offended for you than I do myself. But
you know how I am. You know what my family is. I love y'all to pieces if you're watching, but I was raised with a thick skin.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely.
Nothing can offend me easily.
Yeah, easily. We better throw that in there.
Easily.
Yeah.
I know it's saying give me your best shot.
No.
Like the results, but I can hold my own.
Right.
Because I live in Bristow.
Right.
This is a Bible. We have more churches here than gas stations.
Yeah.
I do tarot. I'm a sidekick.
Yeah.
The main thing the Bible teaches is do not go to false prophets. They consider me a false prophet. I'm also a Wiccan.
Right.
So, an American witch and on the Bible Belt, hello, witch hunt.
Right.
Saying them all over.
Yeah. Well, and the things that we're doing now, a century or so ago, we would have been burned at the stake for, and I like that. I seen a shirt that I want to get. I'm the granddaughter of the witch you couldn't burn or something. Have you seen that? I love that. Maureen, I say I may be fat, but I can lose the weight. However, you will always be ugly. True story. And like my mom said, someone can be very attractive on the outside, but if they're ugly on the inside, then they're just ugly. And I mean, and when it comes to judging people, there's all different kinds of poor. It's not just money and possessions.
No.
Because I was not raised with a lot, but I never went without food. I always had a roof over my head, clothes on my back, and lots of love. And to me, I thought I was rich because, kind of like the coat of many colors.
Yeah. I never did without. I was the eldest grandkid. So, and the first nephew.
Right.
And my mom and dad's first kid. So, I wasn't spoiled, but I always had toys to play with, a hot meal, cold drinks, entertainment, familial love.
I was spoiled, but I'm going to say, I was spoiled with love and, things of that nature, and not just given anything and everything I wanted. No one likes to be told no. I don't care who you are. You don't like to be told no, but, you learn. You learn real quick sometimes, Poor in character. Why can I not talk tonight? Poor in character, poor in integrity, and poor in love. That is absolutely 100% right there, Maureen. And I think we are going to start winding down for the night. I'm starting to get a little tired.
I agree with that.
So, and Denise is already.
She's like, I'm down.
So I did enjoy tonight, even trolls and everything. I'm just like, but I'm kind of glad it happened tonight and not when I was by myself. I'm definitely glad it happened tonight with other people on with me instead of, time to say goodnight. Yes, absolutely. So
agreed.
We are sending out so much love, light, and positive energy to those, that have been on tonight, whether they're catching it while we're live or the replay, whatever the case may be. I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. I will see you guys next Wednesday night. And I just want to tell you guys that I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. I also wanted to say a big thank you to those that donated this week and helped me pay my internet bill while I'm not home to earn money while I'm taking care of my mom. So I appreciate that very much. And when I come back and I'm full and I can write names down, I do intend to get a hold of people and draw cards and things of that nature. So thank you guys for understanding, for loving me, for supporting me, during this time. It truly means more than I could probably ever actually articulate. So and Curtis and I, we live like 20 miles from each other, probably.
About that.
Yeah. I still need to get you that card deck. Oh, you came back too late. Well, Crystal, if you have a quick question, and if Curtis doesn't mind,
not at all.
If you want to throw it in, go ahead and throw it in, and we'll try to get to it. Because Crystal, I do appreciate you. You are one of the people that helped me be able to pay a bill this week. And without that, I'm very grateful and thankful. And Maureen, whatever comes up sounds good to me. Maureen, we're never too old to tap into our gifts and to learn and grow. And that's, I feel like now that you're more aware of it, that's only going to help you grow and strengthen that gift, strengthen that connection with spirit and with your angels. Yeah, that's kind of what I was picking up too. The private chat. My bad. I'm bad about answering it in real time. You are a sweetheart, Gigi. Curtis just told me about this channel today. Okay.
Okay, I know who this is.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm confused.
It took me a second. I'm like, oh, okay.
He looked at me like, I did what? We all need to help when we can. We absolutely do. And Crystal, I got the star for you, which I absolutely love. So this is Aquarius energy coming through. But as you can see, there are 8 stars. And that coincides with the strength card, which is Leo. So that is about your inner strength instead of brute force. It takes a lot of strength to keep hope alive, to keep believing, to keep your faith going. And believe in yourself and believe that, your guides and your angels want the very best for you, and that you are worthy and deserving of having a good life, of having your happily ever after, and Curtis, thank you for telling Lady about my channel. I'm glad you're here. You missed all the fun of the
Indeed.
of the scammers and okay. You're I spoiled myself today with a deep tissue. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. I should just be like, let me connect so I can have some of the benefits of the deep tissue. You deserve that, though, and I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you took care of yourself. I'm glad you pampered yourself. We definitely need to do more of that. Hi, Gray. Yeah, you absolutely deserve it. And, like I was saying earlier, the more things we can do for our own self, too, pouring back into ourselves, being our best friend instead of our worst enemy. So, Curtis, what do you have for Miss Crystal?
Well, the cards came forward to me all show me a cycle is complete with you. Like you're coming to a sign of completeness. Like you're on this journey, and you're coming into like a huge realization, like, oh my God, that's what happened, or like you're coming to the end of a journey, and beginning another one. It's like a life cycle from the Salmon card. The Narwhal card gave me uniqueness and freedom. So you're having the time of your life right now. The Peacock card, which is a sign of beauty and completeness. So you're feeling beautiful as ever, but you're a beautiful person, a shining star. And you're just feeling that completeness right now. Then the Cat card, which is independence and psychic power. You're a very strong, independent woman. Like, oh my God. The Crane, you have the dance and meditation. I'm the Creek County Oracle is what I'm called on YouTube. I haven't posted no videos yet, but I'm getting around. I'm starting this week. I keep telling myself that to get that going. The Badger card came up again, which was determination and mental energy. So you're a very determined person. Yeah, girl, you got this. You freaking got this.
She'll always land on her feet just like a cat.
Yes, she will, because the cat card.
Oh, that's a beautiful cat, too.
Resonates with you. It's like screaming you right now. And you got this. I don't know what happened, but it's a total 360 the last time I did a reading for you. And you're like shining right now. Like, oh my God, you're like middle of a pitch black storm, and you're like this burning candle that's like super bright, like illuminating the entire field, kind of bright.
I think that's why she also got the star, because she is burning bright, just almost blinding the energy, and like more hopeful, more I feel like uplifted. Yes, exactly. Yes. Hey, are you in my head?
Love it.
You are most welcome, Crystal. I know you were on for 2 hours. Know that she is the bright light in the darkness. And, people have tried to snuff you out, but you are here to stay, my girl. And
I can tell you've been the doormat before. You stood up, you dusted yourself off, you gave them the middle finger, and you stormed right out. You're like, nope, I'm out of here. See y'all.
Watch me not just survive. Watch me freaking thrive.
Watch me walk away.
Where you didn't think, kind of like the plant that comes up through the cracks of the cement. Like, oh, you thought you were gonna keep me from blooming? Not today. Not today.
Not this time.
You are an Aries and an Ox too. I'm a Leo, and I was born in the year of the dog, so I'm like double loyal. Born in the year of dogs. Always be yourself. You have more going for you than you understand. I'm gonna pop that up there so Crystal can see that. And what an amazing thing to say, Lady Valkyrie, coming in here with some. We need this positive energy after the night.
For the hecklers, that was fun.
Yeah, and Maureen is saying to Crystal, she is proud of you. You have been through so much. You know, we talked about weathering storms earlier, and how we're grateful and thankful for those storms. And yeah, so much love. I mean, I like it when we lift each other up. And you're a Capricorn born in the year of the dragon. I have a lot of Capricorn placements. The moon was in Capricorn when I was born. So I love Cappies. My mom was one. That's why she's getting through this neck surgery so good. She's the mountain goat, you know, scaling the mountains. After storms, there is a rainbow always.
Yes, there is.
To remind us, you know, that we won't be flooded beyond what we can handle. Taurus, born in the year of the dog, 1970. Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
I love it. You know, people that are born. My husband and I are both dog because of the year we were born, 1982. But he's an Aquarius, so. Yeah, my exact opposite. And when I was doing
that's awesome.
when I was doing like our birth charts, like almost all of our stuff is opposite one another. Like the moon was in Capricorn for me, it's in Cancer for him. They're opposites. I'm like, geez, we just came here to challenge one another. I've been saying the past few days how I love this community of ours. I get such love and support from amazing people like at Maureen. I hope I'm saying, is it D'Amico? Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Linda De Gonzalez. Ooh, I'm not sure. Is that Linda G that
I think so.
Talks about maybe? And I love rainbows. You know, remind me that, hey, I survived that storm, buddy. Yeah. I wish I knew the time of my birth so I can get deeper astrology. Yeah. I mean, you still can, but like you said, without the time, it is a little harder to like pinpoint it exactly. Your husband is a Scorpio, 11/11 for 11/11. That Scorpio, November's portal. You know how like each month 8/8 is the Lionsgate portal. So he was born on a portal. And you are 5/5, so you're the May 1970. Wow, I love that. I love like signs and synchronicities and numbers and things like that. I believe everything has a meaning. Just like, I don't know if you were on when I said I had a dream about having 538 subscribers, and then I had to look up and I'm probably going to get it tattooed because I had one tattoo April 6th, 1985 for Crystal.
Nice.
Love it. We're just throwing it all out there. But birth charts are interesting. There's still a lot I'm learning, like when it comes to the houses and all that. Like it just overloads my brain and I'm like, can't learn no more.
I need to get mine looked up.
I'll help you if you like catch me at a time when I'm not so busy.
Right.
Because the other day you called me and my mom ended up hollering at me and I'm like, oh great, I gotta go. But you know, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you know you are connecting and getting out there. Like I just feel such amazing energy from this opportunity for you. Lady Valkyrie 1165. So not only a new year, but the January portal. Ask the little Palladians for help in healing your mom. You know, my mom is healing really, really well. Like, she got her staples out. She about broke the doctor's fingers with her grip. So
there is a resonance coming from your mom. I don't know who it's from, but it's like a healing resonance.
Did you say healing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was making sure because when you said that, my hearing went out in my left ear. So I'm like, I hope that's what he said, and I'm not. I wanted to go to and I struggle with this thing, Palladians healing chambers for a while. You know, I think when I astral projected that one time, or the second time I did, and I didn't freak out and slam into my body, I think I went somewhere because my great grandma took me, and I was laid out on this table, and then all I saw was bright white lights, and then I woke up and I felt better. So I'm like, hit me with that again.
I'll take two.
I'll take two of those and call you in the morning. So,
exactly.
But yeah, my mom is actually healing really, really well. You know, two weeks ago she had her surgery. So I mean, and in 6 weeks we go back. She has to wear this necklace type thing is what they called it. It goes over her neck brace, and it's called a bone stimulator.
Uh-huh.
And she wears it for like 4 hours a day. And it's to not only encourage healing, but for the bone to grow, because she's got that hardware, that metal in there.
Right.
So it was kind of interesting seeing her x-ray, because you could see it all, but you could see her glasses in the x-ray, and I was kind of cracking up. I was like, look, your glasses are in the x-ray, but leave it to me to find.
Crystal, it feels like you've been there before.
Mm-hmm. You may have just forgotten.
Yeah.
She may have even came from there originally. I don't know why.
You may have past life regression on her.
Yeah. You would be going back home in a way. Surgeries are always so painful to bounce back from. I fell down and fractured my ankle. Ooh. Years ago. Got metal plates and bolts in there. Yeah, she's got hardware. I think it's from C2 to T2. And every time they say T2, I automatically think Terminator. Terminator.
Lord child.
I know. I got the sleepy stupids. My bad. But yeah, thank you, everyone. I have been a Palladian before. The same with, is that Arcturians from Lyra too? Yeah, like you definitely feel like, a star seed. Crystal has untapped gifts. Absolutely, I feel that. Like she's just basically still on the surface.
She's still learning herself.
Yeah.
A lot of that is from her ancestrals or hiding it from her to protect you.
Yeah.
Because you're not quite ready to tap into your full potential yet. You're getting there.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of healing to go through before it goes, pop, there you go. Like I said, it's going to happen in layers. Like it'll...
Yeah. Then it'll click and it'll make sense and you'll be like, oh my God. Yep. The total oh my God moment. Like when people ask me, it's hard for me to explain because I've never known what it's like not to have, because I was 2. And, I was probably seeing people before then. I just don't have the memory and I couldn't talk, so it's not like I could say, hey, great grandma says the sauce goes like this, or whatever,
right.
But I don't know. I can't really explain it when people ask me because I've never not had it to be able to I went from this to that because that just wasn't the case for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think other people who discover their gifts later on would be able to explain that better.
Mm-hmm.
than I can.
For me, it's when the way I figured out how to use the spirit voice, I guess you would say, or listen for it, is I would ask the question, and then my immediate thought after that question is their answer.
Yes.
Because sometimes they'll voice it, and I can hear audio like you and I are talking, and y'all are listening to me.
Right.
Other times, it's like a thought process or an emotion or a memory that I know I ain't been here before. Why am I? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's why.
Oh, I have been here before.
Well, they've been here before. They just showed me what they seen when they were here before. I was like, oh my god.
And there have been times, and it's not that I can just say, "Oh, my gifts have always been so strong." That's not the case. There have been times where messages have come through, and it sounds like it's gargled underwater, and I'm like, what is that? And then I had to work on, myself in order for the message to come through clearer, or, when working with other people and you hear, and then it's kind of garbled and you realize, oh, that's what they're hearing. That's why they're not trusting their intuition. So many deja vu. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Because you're from the northern countries, right? Like above like near the Arctic Circle?
Canada, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So First Nation, right?
First Nations, yeah.
Okay. So you guys have like the old bloodlines way up in there.
Oh, yeah.
So your ancestries, you've had 3 past lives and you've had 3 existences on this planet in the past few timelines.
The Palladians came to me after I found out about my mom. I saw a flash of blue. And, I just heard violet flame as well. So that may be a way of healing. I believe that's what the violet flame, like protection and healing.
I saw a coffer with a flame inside of it. Like a silver coffer, like the old style, like you've seen like Cleopatra movies, how they have the fire.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It's like one of those, and the flame inside of that.
Ooh, like a blue violet.
Yes.
Color.
Yes. The room was like silver-ish. It was stone, but it was shiny silver stone. Like nothing. I can't put my finger on it.
And I saw a snake slithering. I don't know exactly why.
Snakes are healers.
Yeah.
They're a sign of healing. Healing,
Okay.
and hang on, let me find it.
And like the snake's not trying to bite or anything like that. It's just there.
Fear and healing.
Because sometimes, like for me personally, if I see a snake, it reminds me of my ex-husband. And I hate it when I get that just pop real quick of I'm like, ooh, he must be slithering around close by somewhere. Stay away.
He reminds me. I'm getting the sense of like a scorpion when you said his name. Said that.
He was an Aquarius too. I swear, I never thought I had a type, but both were blonde-haired, left-handed Aquariuses. Just my ex-husband had green eyes, and my current husband has blue eyes. But I never thought I had a type, and then I was like, oh, I guess I do.
Right? Surprise!
Very specific. Oh, goodness. Oh, we've been on almost 3 hours. You have a past life in ancient Egypt. That's probably why you were seeing that like that, Curtis. Okay. I was a pharaoh in Egypt. I'm not going to say it.
Imhotep.
Imhotep. Okay. He's saying the names. I know I've heard that name.
There's an Egyptian god that's after the asp or the viper.
Oh. I don't know it, bro. Coming to me.
My mind's blank. I know it. I'm seeing it right there. Oh my god. That's it.
Apep was the snake. Apep. Okay. Yep. Hey, I think I actually said it right.
You did.
I get it every now and then. Well, I'm kind of glad we stayed on and didn't. Because
with Crystal, it's always a pleasure, and it's never easy. Okay, you are the only person, and this is hilarious to me. Most people, their cards calling about 3 or 4. Yours is never that small, honey. Yours is like 8 at least to get a full story on you.
And Maureen said, "Is that Ema? That name was a high priest in ancient Egypt during the time of Ramses. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. I love that. I mean, I've done like past life
regression
meditations, guided meditations, and I've gone back clear to Egypt too. And it's interesting what you see. Like in my case, I had to apologize to a friend of mine because back in that time they were my slave. I was like wife of Pharaoh, you know, whatever that was called. And it's funny because my husband now was, I don't know if he was a Pharaoh, but he was someone, you know, of importance where we had slaves, right? And but I fell in love with the slave, and then I wasn't very nice to him. I had his love interest killed and then killed him because I couldn't get what I wanted. And I was like, wow, I was not a good person. So I had to make amends for it. Built the first pyramid and then, you know, I don't even know if I ever told my husband about that, but that was the first time like I had hurt him, you know, because and that was the first time between us that, you know, because I thought for sure he would have hurt me because I knew this wasn't the first time he and I had been together, been in love, and I was like, oh no, he would have hurt me first. Nope, Ooh, so I know Egypt. Is there one earlier than that, or are they all later?
Later, because I sent you in the Grecian era.
Ooh.
After Egypt was conquered, and then you're from Egypt. I mean, from Greece. Like you're in the Mediterranean field.
Yeah.
Then I feel you're like Rome or Italy, Sicily, maybe.
Oh my God. You did not just say Sicily. His great, I can't remember how many back. He was from Sicily.
Okay.
And he was in the nursing home here and he walked out in a blizzard and they were like, where are you going? He was like, because he didn't speak English very well. And he said he was going home, but he meant home to Sicily, not. Imhotep was the high priest of Osiris. Ooh.
Yep. I thought so too.
I have always been fascinated with ancient Egypt and Greece and ancient Britannia. Yeah. She was also Roman. Me Roman, or is she talking about
you?
Oh, me Roman? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I feel like I've been like a person of power. And I was telling someone, like, I know I haven't always been female. I know I've been a guy. And I'm just like, and my husband now has been my wife before, you know? So, I mean.
The ones that I've seen through, because I don't do past life regression. I ask Spirit, what was I? And usually it shows me if it feels like it. As you know how Spirit is, it's never like
and this. I also feel like when you're really fascinated or really drawn to something, it's your actual history.
Yeah.
You know, so I kind of pay attention because a few years ago, I was really drawn to Oshun. And so she is an Orisha. So that's from like Africa. And I had to really I had to learn more about her. And she was the Orisha of love, and of your desires and things like that. And I was like, and when you see pictures of her, she's got sunflowers and peacock feathers and things of that. And I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But also being oh, I love that. Past life in the UK many times too. You were one of the Roman governors. That makes sense to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been royalty, and it's like something inside of me has never forgotten. Like, I'm in charge. I make the,
Yep.
that sort of thing. And I'm not comfortable with being a peasant. Like.
Like, I've always been, in all my past lives, I was a healer or a seer or a seeder or something to that effect.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, though, for you. I'm not sure how many past lives I have had. I know that I was, and how do you
and
say
abbess.
that? And what is that? In Ireland, and I feel my soul still belongs to Ireland. I'm of Irish and German heritage.
Same Marine, so am I.
Yeah.
My ancestry, my blood aunt did, or my aunt did a genealogy for my blood uncle on my dad's side. And it came back Idoian, which is Viking First Nation.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And then my ancestry on my mom's side is Germany. And then my grandpa's side on my mom is Irish. So I have Irish, German, Nordic, First Nation.
I was really shocked when I did mine that I'm more Scottish than I am anything else. I really thought I was going to be more Irish and German, because my maiden name's Reinhardt. You don't get much more German than that. Very German last name, but yeah, I'm more Scottish than I am. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, okay. It's interesting, though. Because, my grandma was really proud of being Irish, but they're over there. They're all close together, so.
They really are.
And I'm, correct me if I'm not saying it right, an abbess is defined as a woman who is the superior of a convent of nuns. This title is associated with certain communities of nuns, particularly those following the Benedictine rule. Ooh,
okay.
I had no idea. Thank you, Lady Valkyrie. I love learning new things. Maureen, wow, my ancestry is Norwegian, Scottish, German, and Irish, and I have Viking ancestry too. Crystal says, I am half Irish, got mighty Celtic blood in me too. Blessed to be both First Nations and Irish.
Yes, you both are.
People, powerful. Yeah. I was joking with my mom the other day because we both love potatoes, like in any form. I said that's our Irish blood. We love them potatoes.
Well, it's kind of cool because if you think about it, the First Nation people are the ones that you would hunt the whale, and challenge polar bear in the earliest times. And then the Irish people are the ones that hunted the great stags and the cave bear and that kind of stuff in Ireland. So both are mighty people.
No wonder Crystal is strong and not just a survivor. You're more than an overcomer. You're, and Maureen had an awakening being, she knew she was gifted. She just didn't know. Or different, I guess you can say, feeling different and not knowing why, and came here tonight and had her mind blown.
Maureen was a seer in the past 2 lives, She was a Viking Sedir, or one wielder, they called them. And then in Old Ireland, before the Benedictine nun stuff, you were a healer.
That's interesting too. You know, we were told the same thing that you know, Native American and my Uncle Charlie, the oldest brother, my mom's older brother. It's Uncle Charlie, my mom, Uncle Dewey, then Uncle Casey. He's the baby of the family.
Right.
Curtis and I have an aunt and uncle in common, so we just claim each other too.
Pretty much.
And so, you know, when you spit in that tube and you send it in, and then, you know, they're constantly making like new discoveries and things, or as technology advances, it finally showed up for Uncle Charlie as being like 1% Native American. But we did find, let's see, great grandma. We found a census where it did list her as, I think, a 4th Cherokee.
Okay.
So, you know, she was not a whole lot, but, you know,
makes sense.
More than me.
Right.
So it's not showing up for me yet, but I don't know if it won't, if it's under 1%. I don't know how that works.
I know to be considered tribal, it has to be a certain level, a certain percentage. See, I picked up on that too.
Yeah.
Auntie, I picked up on that too. But I can't tell what.
I'm a panther. I just got a flash of a panther. I don't know if that's what it is or not, but that's what showed up.
Valkyrie, do you want to tell her, or do you want me to tell her about that name? Because I know right now you are cackling right now. You are laughing your butt off.
At what I said? Oh, okay.
What color is this panther?
Black. I have a cat named Jasper who I call my Black Panther. Okay. All right. Like I said, sometimes I just get tiny little flashes and I'm just like, okay. That's cool though. A house panther.
Uh-huh. Well, it's funny because you've seen Teensy, right? My jet black cat.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Lady Valkyrie has her twin brother.
Oh.
His name is Panther.
Oh. Love that. Spook is my chubby, fluffy black cat who I call my black lion. Ooh, because of his black beak. Ooh, a black lion.
Oh, that's wicked.
Too.
Yes.
I used to tell my mom I wanted a liger. Oh my goodness! And then I've seen them, and they are different looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, cats in all kinds of forms are around Crystal. Like,
oh yeah,
big cats, little cats.
Because I'm getting Bastet.
Ooh.
Bast.
I want to say she mentioned those last time, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
Y'all are cracking me up. I had a black kitty too, and her name was Pepper Ann. Oh. And I love kitties. I told my parents that I wanted a white tiger. Oh my God, the white tiger with the beautiful blue eyes.
Yes. If you ever have the opportunity to, Turpentine, Wildlife Refuge in Eureka Springs, I suggest you go to that. It's a big cat sanctuary that's hands off. The cats that live in their enclosures, but they're well taken care of. They're spoiled rotten.
They do cat stuff.
They do their own cat thing. They're as natural as they can possibly. And they have beautiful animals there. I do recommend going if you ever have the chance.
Lady Valkyrie. Yes, she has a bunch, but one is more stronger and will help her grow her powers when she's ready. Crystal said, "Where is that?" I believe she.
It's here in the States. It's in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And basically, it's a big cat sanctuary. You can go to the website, Serpent.
You could have been on Tiger King. Sorry. Oh, Teresa, I love you.
Oh my god.
And of course, that's here in good old Oklahoma.
That would be fun. I want to go to that.
A cat. I've heard there's a dog island somewhere too, and I would love that too.
See, there's a cat cafe in Tulsa.
Yeah. Oh, I've never been to one. Have you been?
I want to.
I know. I would be like, I am taking all the kitty cats home with me.
I am home.
But that's cool because, you know, for a cat that could be homeless to have an opportunity. Oh, a saber-toothed tiger. You know what's funny is we mentioned caveman dinosaurs. Did you know that y'all have been on for 3 hours? Yeah. Over 3 hours, but you know.
We'll eventually log.
Yeah, we'll eventually. Or I'll just be like, and Curtis will be like, "Hey, wake up! You got to end the stream." Just be watching me sleep. Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada has got its first. Aw, I love that. I definitely want to go to one. I think they should have a dog cafe too.
I think they do. Down in Norman, I believe.
Okay. Road trip, homie.
Road trip. I'll have to call my cousin because I think he's the one that owns it or is associated with that.
Could you imagine us? Because you know my husband is gifted too, even though he doesn't use it.
Oh yeah.
My husband has said, imagine us going to this place or that place and our gifts just, I'm like, I want to do that. Yes, it is a saber-toothed tiger. I love that. And Maureen says she loves it. We're just going. Maybe we'll have, and we'll start charging the $20 troll tax or. And we'll split it.
I love it.
Crystal, visiting Japan is one of my top places to visit, other than Egypt, Greece, UK, and Mexico. And I always say, if you feel like you're drawn to a certain thing, a certain area, I feel like it's a meaning, it's a purpose. I knew it. I just got the vision of a safe. I love how that happens. We're just blowing minds and connecting. My dream is to go to Ireland one day, and I believe you will.
Yep.
Crystal, go. I lived in Japan as a teen and dream of going back. Oh my gosh. I've never been to another country. I almost did, like my senior year. I could have went to Cancun, and I was like, why? So I can drink too much and, and so I talked myself out of going, and now I look back, I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had went, but I heard horror stories from some of my classmates that did go because, they partied a little too hard. I probably would have drank or ate something. I shouldn't have. That would be my thing. But with my mobility issues, I think it's not in the cards. I'm going to be pushed in a wheelchair if, and I'm not really a good traveler, so flying is really not. Russia and Denmark. I was Maria Rome. In Russia. Yes, I've been more into Vikings lately too. That makes a little. Oh man, and the Romanovs having issues with my feet. Yeah, I have neuropathy as well. And it's not fun times at all. So sending love, light, positive, healing energy to you, Maureen. I can't even talk. Just I lived in Japan and went to junior high school there. Oh my God. I bet that was such an amazing experience. Like, I just can't even imagine
Winter
it.
is the best time to go down there.
Oh, to Mexico?
Yes.
Winter? I'm going to go to Mexico this winter. Hopefully, oh, don't let your mobility issues stop you. Yeah, and I mean, I think, you know, technology and medicine is advancing
Oh
by
yeah.
like leaps and bounds, and push me in a wheelchair. If I want to go, I'm going to go. That's,
And Maureen, I will say this: from everyone that I've talked to and all the people I've met, the Irish people are such amazing, welcoming people
yeah.
that if you need help, they're gonna help you. They're not gonna be like, "Oh my
Right.
god, get away!" You're no. They're gonna
Yeah.
embrace you. I mean, you got this. If you have the chance to go, take it. You will
Yes,
not regret it.
absolutely. You're never, too old or too uh, handicapped. That's just the first word. Sorry, I hope that don't offend. But when you do have mobility issues, you do feel. I mean, I know I do. I have trouble with my back and my legs. Like I used to say my left leg was my good leg, and then I had the strokes, and of course it affected the left side of my body. So
Okay, that's cool.
wait, that is tough at Marine. My younger sister has
Not
neuropathy.
that. The last comment.
Oh, let me get it. Holy crap! I think that we shared that life together. I just got chills all over my body reading that. You were her lady in waiting. Absolutely.
I feel that connection. You two
And I
met.
feel like you were so close. You felt more like sisters, and she knew she could trust you.
Yep, we have.
That is amazing.
Yep, she and I were both Sadir in the Viking era.
I mean, I've probably been seer and a healer. I heard high priestess. So, I mean, I feel like I've done a lot in my life, but I always felt more comfortable being like a leader or, you know, let's see, what is it? Ireland is definitely a place to visit. I've also wanted to go to Tuam, where they had the mother and baby homes. I want to honor the dead. Oh,
yes.
That about made me cry reading that. It is cool. We're building connections. I think I have heard of that. The little dead babies.
I've never heard that one before.
Not before. I think my husband likes to watch documentaries, and so sometimes I'm half listening, and so I don't catch everything, and I should really pay more attention. But maybe that is why we have always been drawn to each other in chat. Absolutely. Wow, I love it. We may have to talk Lady Valkyrie into coming on with us sometime, Curtis.
I'm down with it if she is.
Huh?
I'm down if she is. I was about to ask that question.
I would love that. I like the vibes. I like the energy. And
believe it or not, she's the one that got me into tarot.
I saw that and I was like, so I love that. We're all connected in some way. I feel like, if we come together, it's for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely feel like I've been, a sister to you, Curtis,
mm-hmm.
In some way, shape, or form, or there is so much power entering through the monitor. I can't decipher whose energy is what. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, it's in Ireland, and what they did was unconscionable. I can't even speak.
Right. I'll have to look that up because that's got me curious now.
But then I'm also thinking, that I've heard something where like they found graves of like little tiny people. but I don't know if they were babies or if they were just really tiny people. I've heard of that too, but I can't
No,
remember.
the little people were in the mud bogs.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. The church has done their best to hide the news, just like how the church wanted to hide what they did to First Nations people. I don't want to come. No, I mean, some of the stuff done in Christ's name is stuff that he himself would have never done. And sometimes it spreads hate instead of love.
Yep.
He's talked about you for years as finally to meet you and hopefully, yes, I would love that.
That'd be cool.
They were the wee ones who were born to unwed mothers. Okay, maybe that is what, and I'm just mixed up.
That's where I'm getting the black mark.
Yeah.
My hand has a black mark on it.
The nuns threw the babies into, oh my God, into the sewers. Deaths have not been properly
No.
Probably never know. It broke my heart when I read about it. Oh my God. And I remember my husband watching something because, archaeology, where they dig and they find these things. And I think some was even in Egypt where it was like.
Yeah, the baby mummies.
Yeah, little tiny.
I know Ireland and the Native American people, they have the folklore of the little people.
Yeah. That would be amazing. Lady, I'm down. Curtis knows how to get a hold of me, and if you're on, or if you're interested, if you're on, we will. If I can, oh my God.
Words English.
I can't do it, Captain. We'll be on next Wednesday at. We'll go on at 7. Is she on our time?
Yep, she lives in Bristol with me, like me.
Oh, okay. I do it enjoying the energy. I love it. There is so much good lessons, and yes, absolutely.
Really is.
But some of the things that were done in Christ's name, I'm just like, man,
not Christ-like.
Not Christ. And even now,
It's sad because if you break down the core of every single religion, they're all based on the same thing of love your friends and your neighbors like family.
Yeah.
Yet now people have converted it, twisted it, perverted it. Like, okay, I'm Christian, you're Muslim, I hate you. You're Muslim, I'm Muslim, you're Jewish, I hate you. I'm Jewish, you're Christian, I hate you. I mean, no, it's nothing like that. It should not be like that at all. Everyone should love everybody for who we are, not for what religion we are of.
And we come into this world, we're full of love. We're taught how to hate.
Marina, I agree with that completely.
Jesus taught about love and forgiveness, not hate and intolerance. And where was Jesus? There were churches back then too, and he was out there. Where the sinners. He was out there where they were. He got on their level to reach them. My only problem is that I am in 2 worlds, and I go to Bible study and normally get back between 8:30. Oh, well, I mean,
I can do it Thursday.
We can, because Wednesday night when we come on at 7 with Denise, when Denise goes off, if Lady Valkyrie wants to come on, if we're still on, because we've been on for almost 3.5 hours now.
I know.
If you are a follower of Christ, it is all about love. Absolutely.
Yes.
And Jesus did not put any stipulations on it. He told us we are to love. So that's how I feel about it. I love God and Jesus, but I mean, I still respect people, even if they don't, not everybody respects how I think or believe, that's just the way it is. But I still try to show respect to other people as much as possible. Mary Magdalene was villainized, yes.
Yes, she was.
The nuns also had what is called the Magdalene laundries for fallen women. were forced to do laundry, humiliated, and separated from their families. Yeah. Jesus only gave us 2 commands: to love God with all your heart and to love your neighbor as yourself.
Yes.
Yes. So much that. And I didn't realize, Crystal, about the Magdalene laundries for fallen women. I had no idea about that. So I'm learning all kinds of new stuff tonight.
Crystal, to refresh my memory, wasn't there a movie about that? The Magdalene sisters or something?
Oh, there might have been.
I think it was back in the 90s.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
I almost bet you there was a movie about that because I remember
there probably was
that, and they were treated horribly, and then they finally escaped, or 2 of them finally escaped. It was just horrible.
Because, my goodness, my mom was an unwed mother when she had my brother and me. So can you just imagine, and of course, when my mom had my brother, it was in the 70s. So, it was happening, but it still wasn't. And then, now so many people don't know who their other parent is. And I didn't meet my biological dad till I was like almost 30, I think. Mary Magdalene was not a prostitute. She committed adultery under the old laws for leaving her abusive husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they painted her in a really bad light, but Jesus loved her, and she followed him. After he saved her, then she was a follower of him for the rest of her life, if I remember right. There was a movie and a documentary. Ooh.
Okay. Now, Mary Magdalene, it was recently discovered, well, not recently, but in the past maybe 10, 15 years, that there was a book written that she'd written in the Bible, and it was removed because it was written by a woman.
She's a woman.
And exactly.
Yeah.
And the men who were putting the Bible together and making it into print for what the world has now, removed that because they said it was not a thing that they could do, that she was supposed to do. She was a woman not meant to be heard.
Oh, wait, hold on. There have been a few movies. There was a movie with a legendary dame, Judith Olivia Dench. The movie was called Philomena.
I've seen that one.
He held her above all of them all. And, that created jealousy. She was one of 4 people who watched the crucifixion. And wasn't she there when he rose, or am I thinking of someone else?
I think she was.
Or was it Mary and Martha? Is that who it was? Sometimes my brain just
since I studied.
Mary Magdalene was a good apostle. She was. And how some religions of women aren't supposed to preach, or women, they are. If you're filled with the Spirit, you're meant to. I never understood that. People are uncertain if it was Mary Magdalene or Mother Mary. I want to say Mary and Martha, but I can't remember. Like you're saying, she was there when he rose. Yes, she was one of the people who went to the tomb because I think she was shocked. Like, he ain't in there. Like, what?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because it was her and 2 of the other apostles that went there, and they spoke to him on the road past the.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was him.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready to call it a night?
Yeah, I think we better. Otherwise, we can keep this going for hours and hours. It'll be midnight.
I know you're not feeling all that great as well. So, and I need to get some sleep because I am back to I got to go to the doctor and taking care of Mama again starting tomorrow night. and he revealed himself to her. And I think he revealed him. Yes, let's go. Thanks, guys, again. I think he also revealed himself to.
Love you too, Crystal. Thanks for coming
He
by.
had holes in his hands.
Yes.
I love all of you too. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys, for coming.
Yes, and for staying 3.5 hours, helping us get through the trolls and everything. Curtis and Gigi, get some rest. I definitely
Will do.
have to. And Curtis, I hope that you feel better. I hope that your symptoms don't get any worse, that you're on the mend.
Oh, yeah. I got this.
Love, light, positive energy to each and every single one of you. Again, I'm grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. So glad Curtis told me about this. Me too. We were meant to meet in this time at this season. And
Yep.
I love it.
Me too. I love it. It's amazing.
It is amazing. And it makes you feel good when you do find people, that understand you. And, like, was it Crystal that said she loves this community? I do too. And
Yep.
I'm grateful. Good night, everyone. We love you so very much. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we will be on again next Wednesday, Lady Valkyrie. I will get with you, or Curtis will help us.
We'll go backstage.
From the energy. Yeah, go backstage. So, all right, everyone, I'm going to end the stream. Have a wonderful rest of your night, day, wherever you happen to be. I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.
Bye, guys.